Goddamn, guys. Goddamn.
Holy fuck. Goddamn is right. Yikes.
Man.
Yikes. Well, hello everybody. How's everybody doing? Thank you guys for joining us for yet again, man, another edition of Unscripted. This is episode 288 of Unscripted as we're on here with we're on here to talk about another week of wrestling, man, as we have quite the episode here today for you guys, man, after what was minus the AJ Styles stuff. One of the worst episodes of Monday Night Raw I think I've seen all year, and we are not even 3 months into the year yet. Again, minus the AJ Styles stuff. I repeat, minus the AJ Styles stuff. Holy hell, man, that was that was a long watch. That was a long watch, man. I don't know what quite happened to the show um over the course of the last year and a half, but this ain't it,
Oh,
man.
dude.
This ain't
It's
it.
rough. No, like you said, man. Besides AJ Styles last night, that show was absolutely abysmal, man. Everything feels so long. I damn near roll my eyes at fucking everything that's about to happen, everybody that's about to come out. CM Punk and his run-on promos, Natty and Maxine Lawler, fucking no AJ Lee, Becky wasting her time with this at the end of the day, man. Dude, this show is horrid, man. This show is horrible. Who are the tag team champions
The Usos.
on Raw? Usos. Oh, dear God. Yeah, this show sucks, dude. This show sucks. Vision's cursed. Can't wait to get to that. Man, I don't know if it's a Vision or us. Wrestling fans are cursed watching this shit, man. This might be some of the worst Mania build I've ever seen. This is horrible.
Yeah, man. This, depending on how this goes coming out of Elimination Chamber, man, this could be an all timer. I mean, this could be an all timer for one of those Mania builds you look back at and you're just like, man, that was that was not it. That was not it. So yeah, I mean, you know, we man, we better be in store for some good shit between Punk and Roman. The, uh, what else?
You talking about the Fatal Five Way on the other side of the coin?
That we'll get to
That's
that.
horrible.
That is just
Oh,
that.
that's a slap in the face.
I don't even know what to say. I do not even know what to say. I know what I can compare it to. But
Oh,
I don't.
yeah.
I got a great comparison for this. It's something in life that this whole SmackDown situation reminds me of right now, man.
Shit.
But my God, I don't know. Man, I just don't. I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, we're in for one, man. We're in for one. I don't know what they got going on. What I do know, Elimination Chambers in 4 days. So there's that. And
Excited for the weekend and the show, but
yeah,
man,
no, 100%, 100%. And so excited for the weekend. I am excited to be back in the United Center, man. That's exciting. Excited for the Superstore. So
very excited for that.
yeah, very excited for that. Hopefully, everything is there. Being that
Yeah, I hope so.
it opens on Thursday, so I'm a little scared for that. But news this Friday will be at noon, so it will be at the same
Yes.
time we're on now. It will be at the same time we're on now. So there is that. News will be, like I said, it will be on news will be Friday at noon, instead of 3 p.m. Central. Like I said, due to us, kind of just being enthralled with the weekend and whatnot. So yes, please be on the lookout for that. As like I said, we will not be live at our regularly scheduled time, as we will be live at noon. So yeah, man. Hey, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, oh God, I am quite scared. That's all I can say, man.
Terrified.
I'm terrified for Elimination Chamber to see what happens there, and my God, am I terrified for a Mania build because after Elimination Chamber, um, is when see, this is what's scaring me. Last year, before Elimination Chamber, things were exciting. Things were exciting because we had the whole thing with The Rock, and you know The Rock was being involved with everything, and you had Cody Rhodes, and the possibility of him facing John Cena and whatnot. And like I said, The Rock started making himself involved, so everybody was getting excited. We haven't even got to Chamber yet, and this Mania season just feels very lackluster. Now, if you remember, last year after Chamber is when things really started to drag. You know what I mean? Because we had a whole, what was that? 2 months? Well, yeah, I would say like
Actually,
a month and 3 weeks. Coming out of Chamber, to build WrestleMania, and it dragged going into WrestleMania. So, I fear that we haven't even hit the tip of the iceberg yet, and this is I don't know, man. This is just fucking boring, man. I even have fears. I even have my own fears for the Punk and Roman stuff because you know I don't know. I just have fears that CM Punk is just gonna give his very just I guess
bruh.
lazy answers to Roman's jabs on the mic, and yeah, I
Champion, I'm here. You're always on vacation. I'm dreading all that type of shit, dude.
yeah, I don't know. I do not know, man. But what I do know is I I am
I'm
man,
terrified.
I'm truly terrified for this WrestleMania season, bro. Truly. Um, However, how's everybody doing? Thank you guys for joining us for yet again another edition of the news, or another edition of Unscripted, rather. This is episode 288. If this is your first time watching, you guys do not know how the show works. Every Tuesday at 12 p.m. Central, we are on here with Unscripted. Every Friday normally at 3 p.m. Central, we are on here with the news. And for the pay-per-views for both WWE and AEW, we are live directly after the show goes off the air with the official post-show review. Speaking of that, Friday, like I said, news will not be at 3 p.m. Central. It'll be at 12 p.m. Central. And the Elimination Chamber review will not be Saturday night. I repeat, it will not be Saturday night. Instead, it will be it will be on Sunday, the 29th. Is there a 29th? Am I stupid? No, there's not a fucking 29th. It's not a leap year. It
That
will
leap year,
Mar
unfortunately.
it will
You were
be
close.
it will be March 1st, March 1st at 12 p.m. Central. So it will be Sunday, March 1st at 12 p.m. Central. So it'll be the very next morning. Just a little backstory for you guys. Again, we've been doing the podcast, man, for 6 years, and every time we go to these shows, man, we always rush right home. But this time we'll be at the United Center, man. So we're gonna we will take the night to enjoy ourselves, enjoy our time, see what we can find, see what we can find downtown to just dabble ourselves into, man. So we will be doing that. So again, we will not be live at the Chamber review on Saturday night. We will be live Sunday morning, 12 p.m. Central, man. You guys will see us. I also want to see how that works, just for future reference as well, to see if it works any better, if we can come home and watch the show then afterwards. So just to maybe pick up on
Get the
anything.
viewer side of
Exactly. So like Sir K said, get the viewer side of it, see kind of how it looked from a TV perspective as well. So we kind of just want to test that as well, see how that kind of works. But regardless, yes, so that's the upcoming news for this week. So it's gonna be a bit different than we normally do, man. So like I said, Friday at 12 p.m. Central at noon, and then Elimination Chamber review will be Sunday, March 1st, rather than the same night. However, for Revolution in 3 weeks, everything goes back to normal. Everything go back to normal. We'll be live. We'll be live directly after the show goes off the air. So with the Revolution review and stuff. So it's just for this one. It's just for this one because we will be attending the show, and yeah, we
Trying out something different.
yes, for sure, for sure. Also enjoying
Mhm.
ourselves.
Exactly, enjoying ourselves, enjoying whatever is around the UC area in the city to go eat and whatnot, man. I'm excited. But everything will be back to normal. Revolution and knowing Revolution, we will be live at like 1 in the morning for the
Yep,
review,
yep,
man.
yep. Directly after the show goes off the air at 4 in the morning. So yeah. But yes, if you guys did miss this past Friday's edition of the news, you guys can now find that out on all platforms. That is Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and if you want to see it first, join us right here live every single Friday at 3 p.m. Central with the news, man. Also, if you guys have not got a chance to get your hands on some of the official NHP merchandise, you guys can now pick up the brand new Slept On design, as well as all the other merch live on the merch shop. That is bonfire.com. Links at the top of the description of this very video, man, where you can find this beautiful piece live on there as we speak, man. So actually with that, I do have it. I finally have it in hand for you guys as we have it right here, man. This thing, I'm looking at it through my monitor. I hope whatever you guys are watching us on does it justice, because my God, this thing, this thing looks beautiful. This thing looks absolutely beautiful in person, bro. This is an absolutely beautiful design.
Yes.
So shout out to my man. Shout out to my man Rico at Stickers 13 Studios, bro, because bro, he fucking killed it with the logo in general. And now seeing it on a shirt, man, this is so dope, man. This is so dope. I'm probably going to be rocking this for Elimination Chamber, man. So keep a lookout, bro. If you guys see me sporting the Slept On merch, do not be shy to say what's up, man. Do not be shy to say what's up. So we appreciate you guys, man, and yeah, go pick up the merch, bro. It's a beautiful piece. It really is a beautiful piece.
It really is. I gotta get mine today, so fortunately I don't think I'll have it by chamber time, but either way I can't wait for mine to come in.
100%. 100%, bro. So, yeah. Other than that, if this is your first time watching, and you guys do not know who we are here at Notorious Heels, man, I am Johnny, one half of the host of this very show, and as for the other half, we got my man Sir K here. Sir K, go ahead, tell the great folks, what it is you're smiling about today.
Well, whatever it is I'm smiling about, it's definitely not because of what I watched yesterday or on Friday or on Wednesday or any of those weekly wrestling days, man. I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Just been chilling, excited for the weekend. Overall, excited to be at Chamber, be at the UC, see the Chamber in person. I'm very excited for all of that, man. And then see what Chicago got for us that weekend, man. I'm excited, very excited. But I'm doing good. Like Toronto always asks, how's life? How's the family? Life's good. Family's good. How is everybody doing in the live chat? How's everyone doing watching the replay? What about you, bro? How are you doing?
I am doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good, man. Nothing too much, man. Nothing too much, to be honest, bro. Just getting ready for what should be a good weekend, and excited for everything that's going to be surrounding the weekend and whatnot. So,
Um,
um, yeah, just getting ready for an exciting weekend, man. And that's pretty much that's pretty much about it, dude. That's pretty much about it. Other than that, just yeah, like I said, just getting ready. We're preparing for the weekend and stuff, so it should be a fun one. And yeah, so that's pretty much about it, to be quite honest with you, man. Scared but excited at the same time, but like I said, more so excited for everything surrounding the weekend, I think. So yeah,
Definitely.
that's pretty much that's that, man. But yeah, still getting ready for Resident Evil as well. I
Yeah,
hate
it is
that
this
it
weekend.
fucking comes out this weekend, because I
Of
probably
course
won't
it
be
does.
able. Yeah, fucking course it does, dude. Because I probably won't be able to play it till next weekend. Either that or or Sunday night maybe. So
Maybe someday.
we'll
Hopefully.
yeah, hopefully. If everything goes accordingly, then it should be hopefully around that time, man. But hey, man, yeah, that's that. So, yeah, excited. Funny enough, I'm kind of looking forward to the I think the top of my list right now. I'm
The
looking
Superstore?
very forward to the Superstore, man.
It
I
looks good.
so I looked at the venue that they are holding it in, and it looks to be a pretty big venue. At least I hope. From what I looked at, man. So.
Hopefully it's not too packed. Wrestling fans fucking stink, so I hope we don't have to be too close physically to them.
No,
But
100%.
I'm excited. Speaking of shirts, man, one thing I am excited for, from the past two Raws, that CM Punk shirt where it says, Blank City is the best in the world. I'm excited to see that Chicago one, even though it's white. Oh, I don't know. The only thing that it's white, and I don't do white shirts usually. That one might be a cop though, because that is a fire shirt. In the red, the completely red Punk logo goes pretty hard, dude.
It so the those ones I like the logo like on the front of it. Like I like how they do different colors for it.
Mhm.
The back of the shirt kind of kills me. I That's like such a fanatics thing to do. I can't I think the one last night said Atlanta is the best in the world. Like that is so fucking corny to me, man. I shut
Like
up.
it makes sense for Chicago, but like Atlanta, for whatever city it might happen, I would actually love a black and yellow one of that design, like those like black and yellow CM Punk shirts, but like
Mhm,
as a traditional Punk shirt
mhm.
would go absolutely crazy, dude.
Yeah, they could do something like that for like Pittsburgh, black and yellow.
Yeah,
That'd be hard.
that'd be dope, dude.
Yeah, yeah. Like they did one a couple weeks ago. Um, it said Philly is the best in the
Philly?
world, but
Yeah, right.
Punk like taped out the ly, so it said Phil is the best in the world. Um,
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, but other than that, like it's like it's that corny like fanatics, like oh,
Fanatics, dude.
we're in the city. We gotta put fucking, we
The
gotta
city
put
name.
fucking, we gotta put fucking Lafayette is the best in the world. It's like
Lafayette.
I'm not. I fucking hate those shirts. I hate when he wears those. However, the logo on the
I mean,
front is cool, but the
it fits how corny he is, so I mean, it fits at this point.
Yeah, you're probably right, to be 100% honest, man. On the bright side, also speaking of AJ Styles, man, I got my AJ Styles best of Ultimate Edition Series 7. I mentioned to you guys on Friday. I got that on a literally, man, a fucking killer deal. And I was like, oh man, I was like, I hope this isn't a scam. I hope the eBay seller didn't, do me dirty or whatever. That motherfucker actually shipped out. So I'm very, like, if I actually got that figure, because people are reselling that motherfucker at about like 180. If I actually got it at the price that I got it for, we'll have to see. I'll wait till I get the package. Hopefully, I don't open like a fucking lizard or something that he put in the package. But like, if it's
Liv Morgan.
yeah, no, dead ass. If I actually open up a pristine AJ Styles figure that is best of Ultimate Edition Series 7, that genuinely might have been the best deal I ever got on a figure, bro. I cannot lie to you. Also, guys, update. I still haven't found the Wyatt 6-3 pack. I, 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 I don't know what they got going on at this point. You can order it on Walmart's app for. You could just order it and have it like shipped to you. I've just been waiting to see it in the fucking store, to be honest. I don't really feel like paying all the extra for the Wyatt 6. I'd rather just fucking run into it in the store. But this motherfuckers still have yet to be put out, so we shall see. I think they're like mid reset right now, so I don't know if after the reset they're finally gonna. They probably have boxes and boxes of them sitting in the fucking back. But Walmart's not like
Probably.
Target. You can't ask somebody to go in the back because they just hit you with the whatever's on the floor is what we have. Or if you go to like a Target, they'll actually go back there and get it for you. But Walmart, yeah, they ain't going, bro.
They ain't doing all. Speaking of shirts, I know I told you that story with the AJ shirt. Did I tell the people
You
the
did.
story with the
You
AJ?
did.
Oh, I
What's
did.
up with that, by
Okay.
the way?
Oh man, and well, the new shirt is still in the processing because
What the?
the old shirt got lost in transit. They had to completely refund the order. Fanatics told me, yeah, we can't reorder it because the shirt is no longer available. So we'll just refund me. And I go to the website, and all the sizes are completely still available. So I just ordered it again. So now I think it comes middle of March. Technically a
My
shirt I ordered in December. It's gonna come middle of March, so thank God.
yeah.
I just love Fanatics.
Dude? God, horrible. They're
They
fucking
suck.
they are terrible, man. So yeah, with that, everybody, man, we are. You know, I was watching a. I was watching a podcast, and it had Tom Brady on it, and he talked about how his buddy from Fanatics, his buddy named Michael Rubin. And I was like, oh, who's Michael Rubin from Fanatics? I was like, is this like the poster child? I found out. Well, hey, I found out their what their CEO looks like, and I found out his name. And I see that dude all the time, like on like NBA, like courtside at NBA games and stuff. He was just there at All Star Weekend, and I was like, that is the fucking owner of Fanatics, and I have a problem with him. So he better hope I don't
I do
see
have a
him
problem.
because I'm gonna have a dispute with him about my order. Because
Exactly.
the Michael Rubin. Now that I know your name, what are you doing? What are you
Mm,
doing? Deal with these orders,
yeah,
bro. You know how many
yeah, Michael.
fucking yeah, you know how many fucking shirts I got, Mr. Rubin, that have that have been misprinted. They look like shit. Mr. Rubin,
Fucking
can I
horrible
get some help
company.
over here?
No, literally.
God. Anyways, um, all right, man.
Oh God, here it goes. Every week, this is our 3 stages of hell, man.
Yeah, it is.
We do one
It,
of these matches every week. Here's
Dynamite.
the first match. Oh God,
That's a great way to refer to this. 3 stages of hell. I like that.
every
Dynamite.
week.
This was your February 18th edition of AEW Dynamite from Sacktown. This was from Sacramento, California. As um this you know
Hmm.
this show they have they they have I don't even know what I'm looking at right now. They have
What?
they have opened the show with John Moxley versus Mark Davis.
Oh, oh man, this is just. Can wrestling fans get anything at this point, man?
Do I see that correctly?
Holy
Okay.
hell.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, let me look again.
Mark Davis.
Yeah, Mark
You
Davis.
going
Yep, Mark Davis.
you're not fucking with Mark
Tony
Davis, dude?
Tony
Didn't he get injured?
no, that was
Oh, that was Doyle.
Davis Doyle or Jake
Yeah.
Davis Mark Doyle Jake Doyle Jake
Jack
Doyle.
Doyle. Is it
Is it
Jack
Jack
now?
Doyle?
I think it's Jack Doyle now. I think. Hey, whatever. Fucking Doyle.
Yeah,
Okay, that was the
Doyle.
one who got injured.
Doyle. Yeah, Jake something. Okay, that guy.
Mm.
Um, what is with Tony Khan and putting Mark Davis in a fucking match every week, man? He puts Mark Davis in these random one-on-one matches every week. I feel like the past couple weeks we've been seeing just a random Mark Davis one-on-one match. Yeah, the 2 weeks ago we just got Hangman versus Mark Davis. This past week we're getting John Moxley versus Mark Davis. What is Tony on a Mark Davis kick or what?
God, he always goes through phases of fucking loving some random nothing mid Carter. Whether it's fucking Mark Davis, whether it's fucking Tony Nese. At one point, he always goes through a phase where he just loves some random fucking low mid card nobody, and fucking just has them on TV every week for no reason. And in a few weeks it'll be someone else. In a month or two it'll be someone else. Man, I don't get it.
No reason whatsoever, bro. No rhyme or
No.
reason behind absolutely anything, man. Mark Davis is just on Dynamite facing these huge name people in the company for reasons that I'm genuinely still trying to figure out. I guess I don't know. I guess he just I guess he maybe he feels bad for him because his boy Doyle got taken out, man. I don't know what I don't know, man. Maybe he's feeling bad for Mark Davis, but he had his match against John Moxley. He had his match against John Moxley, which he lost to a John Moxley bulldog choke. If anybody was interested, um,
Don't think anybody is, but thank you for remembering the end to that match.
So yeah, that was the open AEW Dynamite, man. Way to way to pop the balloon right in the beginning of the show, right? Uh,
Oh man,
next up, FTR were cutting a promo on the Young Bucks about, I'm sure you can imagine, them being the best tag team on the world,
Green.
and the Young Bucks, I whatever it was. The Young Bucks interrupted it, super kicking FTR behind. So I was about to call him Solo Sokoa, Stokely Hathaway. No, what the
Did
fuck?
you take thumb?
This what was the
You did
Rock talking about
toasted.
on his Instagram, bro? Italian brain rot. I have wrestling brain rot
Okay.
at this fucking point.
Oh, I
Um,
do, man. My brain is fucking. It, I'm not gonna say it's rotted, man. It's rotted.
so the Young Bucks, the Young Bucks, they did not super kick Solo Sokoa. They super kicked Stokely Hathaway out of his wheelchair.
Oh man, why is he in a wheelchair?
You know what? That's a great. Why is he in a wheelchair? Wait, yeah, where the fuck did the wheelchair come from? That's a
Probably a collision thing. He probably got like attacked on collision or something, or who knows, dude. But he's in a wheelchair now, man. I fucking wish I was at this point.
holy shit, dude. No, 100%, 1000%. At this point, man, I truly wish I was. I truly wish I was, man. Um, that's a wonderful question. I'm so curious about that now. I have to look into that. Yes, the Young Bucks, they super kicked. They came out, interrupted the promo, super kicked them. I don't know. I guess we're getting this match again at Revolution. We're getting the FTR versus the fucking old Young Bucks. Um, I truly wish that this match was not taking place. However, it is. And yeah, man, I feel nothing. I feel nothing. I don't I don't mean to be so monotone, but I truly wish I had more input for you guys so I can give you guys some type of analysis, something to fucking say about this, man. I got nothing. I got
Oh,
fucking nothing, man.
I got nothing, man. It means nothing. I feel nothing. We've gotten this so many times. Um, it's a dream match that turned into a dread match because I fucking dread it every time at this
Hmm.
point because they just run it back and run it back and run it back. It's like, dude, just you have the Rascals now. You fucking Private Party returned. You haven't seen them since again.
Yep.
Like, dude, what are you doing, man?
So the next thing we got is Willow Nightingale defending her TBS championship in a four-way. against Marina Shafir, Mina Shirakawa, and Megan Bain. Um,
Don't you just have that feel, man? Don't you just feel it?
I'm trying to find something that I feel.
This is horrible. This is great,
I
but this is
okay.
fuck.
So we can you can say, and I'm not saying like Mercedes, really did anything groundbreaking with the TBS championship herself, but why did we take the title off Mercedes to put it on Willow Nightingale? And this is what we're doing. At least Mercedes had somewhat, I guess I want to say meaningful matches on.
At least it was like, oh, like, is Mercedes finally gonna lose every time? At least you had that, but now with Willow, you gave her nothing because you did what you do with the TNT title, and she's a multi-champ at the same time. She's a TBS champ. So now both titles she holds mean nothing.
Like, I wonder if Willow is gonna get a TBS title match on pay per view, because I doubt it, and Mercedes always did.
Doubt it.
So I want to know, like,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Plan.
What's going on
Mm-hmm.
here with the TBS championship? She defeats these three with a roll up to Mina Shirakawa and retains the title. So,
Yay, I guess. Okay, yay.
yeah, yeah. AEW did a little tribute of their own to the late WWE producer. He just passed away, Kerwin Silfies. WWE they aired a little image at the end of Monday Night Raw. But AEW did their own little tribute as Tony Schiavone said a few words about how he used to work with the man. Bryan Danielson kind of got choked up talking about how nice he was to him. He mentioned when he got to WWE, he knew nothing about TV production. So they gave their own little tribute to them. I love that AEW does that kind of thing, man. They obviously let them talk about somebody from WWE. They even name drop WWE. So I like that they did that, man. And rest in peace to Kerwin Silfies, and um shout out to the man. Thank you for everything you did for the production of the company, man. So I'm sure that obviously translated to a lot of what we watched. So um yes, condolences go out to his family and his friends, man. But yeah, I thought this was just a nice little segment on the show. And it was nice of AEW to pay their respects in their own right.
No, it is nice. Shout out to his family. My condolences. Truly, rest in peace, man. And thank you for, as Brian said, like showing people like Brian, how TV works and all that stuff, man. So truly, rest in peace.
For sure, man. This brings us to MJF and the Hangman. They had a promo segment that was pretty good. I have some questions though. So the promo segment itself was really good. Hangman told MJF, he told Max he did not like him. He said, and one of the things that really irks MJF, one of the things that really irks Hangman about MJF is you remind me a lot of me, and I can't stand it. I was waiting for one of them to bring up this fucking parallel I've been waiting for years, especially with these two, for one of these two to mention, you know, that they're very alike in the sense of, and Hangman goes into it, their passion and their loyalty to AEW. He kind of again he kind of deep dove into how these two have an undying passion for this place, and they put everything on the line for AEW. And the only thing that matters to both of them is the AEW World Championship, and how these two are both loyal to AEW, and they could have went to other places, but they chose to stay here. He then tells MJF, I know you know our match does not need to be a normal wrestling match. This needs a stipulation. MJF originally denies it. Hangman then says, what if I give you my word on the stipulation? He says, if I lose, I will never challenge for the championship again. MJF says, give me a week and I'll think about it. Hangman then looks at MJF and he says, Texas death. Okay, so finally on AEW, we have something noteworthy to fucking talk about. Whoa. That's
Big.
That's pretty big. That's pretty big because A, one of two things is going to have to happen. A, Hangman loses. And he never gets a challenge for that championship ever again. Or B, they take the championship off of MJF already. Now, that isn't out of the realm of possibility. The only reason I say that is because MJF is a pretty busy guy. And who's to say he doesn't have something to go film or something along those lines, and he wants to, go film, and, thus Tony said, well, okay, well, we can always just put the championship back on Hangman. You know what I mean? That is a very likely possibility. That's a very likely possibility at the end of the day. Also, I don't know if this is a blessing or a curse. I don't believe Hangman has ever lost a Texas Death Match. That's kind of like his match. So there is that. I believe he's won 2 against Lance Archer, Adam Cole, and then I know he won 2 for sure against Jon Moxley. So he may very well be 4-0 in Texas Death. So this is interesting now because, again, Hangman's never lost a Texas Death Match, at least to my knowledge. And then, again, there also is the possibility he loses, which I think is very dumb if that is the case. Because if Adam fucking Page is never allowed to challenge for the World Championship ever again, that whole stipulation needs to go away. It truly needs to go away. I mean, if you are going to have people in your company lose a match that determines if they challenge for the World Championship again, what is the point of a wrestler in a company if he can never go for the World Championship ever again? I mean, what is the point? There is no point in having a main event caliber guy on your roster that cannot challenge for the World Championship.
No, exactly. That is one of the worst stipulations you could do because, like you said, it negates the whole point of a wrestler. Is your whole point is to at least at some point, your goal to be world champion, especially when you already are a multi-time world champion. Obviously, you're going to want to go for it again at some point if you're in the main event card. So it just makes sense. Where it doesn't make sense to have that stipulation. It's interesting, man, because they could be doing what Cody refused to do, is lose that match and then afterwards at some point turn heel and go back on his word. Because he said all I have is my word. So maybe he goes back on that and we get like a full heel Hangman going back on his word and going back for the world title, man. You can do that. But it's interesting, man, because like you said, MJF is a busy guy. Maybe he has something coming up where he's got to go film. So maybe, Hangman just loses this, especially with other noteworthy stuff on Dynamite. If Hangman does win and he is still a babyface, he has a pretty big heel opponent that he has a pretty big history with, that you could kind of reverse the situation they had on them in the first place, which could be really cool.
Hmm.
But it's interesting, man, because you have the possibility of doing what Cody never did, and you do lose that match, but you go back on your word. You have the character of Hangman go back on his word, betray the fans, betray himself for a time being, and still go for the world title. And you can do something like that. Like you said, at the end of the day, the idea that stipulation is the worst thing ever, man. When you maybe say it to a specific champion, that's when it's okay. Like, okay, maybe it's a champion saying, like, technically what they did with Cody and Drew, but they didn't actually do it. But on
Literally.
paper, they said, Cody can't face the world title as Drew's champion. That version of it, I'm okay with because it's for an individual. But when you do it for an entire title in its entirety, that's a horrible thing, man. But you have a lot of possibilities with this, and I'm actually very intrigued to see how this goes, man. Because you have, for both guys winning, you have so many paths you could go, and it does make it really interesting, man. So I like that segment. I like in a way that they did it because it makes something interesting and unpredictable, man. A lot of things can happen, especially the way Tony Khan's been moving. Anybody can win anything at this point at any moment on a pay-per-view. And that goes to show I'm making decisions like, the Joe and MJF world title win means something, because now we're at a point where, fuck, MJF can just lose it at the next pay per view, and I wouldn't be shocked, but I would be shocked, you know what I mean? So
Hmm.
I'm actually very excited to see how this goes. I like what they're doing with this, man, and it's very interesting in all sides, especially like I said, with what's happening with other people on the show. You would have a lot of different options for world championship matchups and whatnot.
Yes. No, for sure, man. So I don't know, man. I'm honestly, I mean, now because of this stipulation, I'm really hoping that Hangman does pull out another victory and get his third world championship. Because, yeah, I really don't. Well, like you said too, I can definitely acknowledge there is a lot of cool ways they can go if like you
Does
said,
lose.
Paige, Paige lost and then went heel. But I think a very interesting take on all of this now, especially with what happened at the end of the show, is Hangman winning it anyway? And then, having a
He has
heel Swerve
his opponent.
Strickland, to
Mm-hmm.
kind of, be spearheaded by. So I think that would be, I think that would be, I think that would be really dope. I think that would be really dope, man. So yeah, Adam Page is challenging for the world championship at Revolution, and if he loses, he is never allowed to challenge for it again, man. So we get a Death Riders promo in the back with John Moxley challenging Takeshita to a rematch at Revolution, but this time, because of their time limit draw at Grand Slam Australia, he challenged him to a no time limit rematch because he says there needs to be a winner. So this, excuse me, this did get confirmed for Revolution, man. This did get confirmed for Revolution, so it is Mox versus Takeshita in a no time limit rematch. So yeah, very excited for that, and hopefully they turn out a good one, man, which I'm pretty sure they will.
Pretty sure they will, man. Revolution's kind of weird because literally on paper it actually does look like a really good show,
Hmm.
but unfortunately I just don't care a lot about it so far.
Yeah.
Hopefully that changes, but it is looking like it's going to be a pretty good show, man. I'm sure it will be. It's an AEW pay-per-view, dude. At this point, if AEW pay-per-views fail me, I've lost all hope, man. I've lost all hope
No,
if
for
that shit
real,
happens.
for real, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what world we're living in if those start to consistently underwhelm. Then
Oof.
I don't know what we're eating off of at this point, bro. But Orange Cassidy and Tomohiro Ishii defeated Clark Connors and Gabe Kidd with the same ending they did last week, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago, where Darby attacked Clark Connors out of the crowd. This week he attacked Gabe Kidd out of the crowd. And Ishii hit a brainbuster to Clark Connors and then was clutching his hamstring, as we haven't heard anything yet on if he injured his hamstring or not, but it certainly looked like he did.
That sucks for Ishii, man, but it also sucks for television that they just repeat the same fucking segment.
Yes, this was a rinse and repeat. This was quite literally a rinse and repeat of what they just did on the show. So, hey man, what is this? Orange Cassidy and Ishii. Who in the world wants to see that?
I really don't want to see that, man. I really don't. What are they doing with this, man?
You would have been better off doing the other doing another repeat segment you did, where Clark Connors and Gabe Kidd drove Darby Allin out to the desert to whoop his ass. You could have just did another cool cinematic segment like that. Instead, this is what we get.
Exactly.
God. Hook announces that he's the big boss in the ops since Samoa Joe's hurt. He announces the ops are recruiting. He says, if you're wondering where Shibata is, he's in Japan recruiting.
Kill me.
I guess they're
Oh,
trying to
God.
replace Royce Keys.
Oh boy, they're gonna bring some rando into this fucking group, aren't they?
Yes,
The
they
most
are.
random human being possible.
Yes, they are. That's exactly what
Oh,
they're gonna do. I don't know if it's gonna be somebody. I don't know if it's gonna be two people. So I don't know if Hook's gonna recruit one and Shibata is gonna recruit the other one. Whatever it is, I'm sure they're not gonna be a good addition to the group. They have a ton of people on the roster that could be great, additions to the ops. However, they will not do that. They are going to give you the
no.
most random person known to man. I can almost guarantee it.
Oh, dude, 100%. It's literally, like you said, gonna be the most random human being we would have never thought of, and it's gonna be
Yes.
horrible. Hook should have went to NXT, man. I say it every time
Yeah.
he's on television. God, he should have, man. He would have been. Dude, we have to deal with that joke schmuck, Joe Hendry down there, man. It could have been Hook being a world
Yep.
champion down there, man. You could have had it all in NXT.
Mm-hmm. He could have.
God damn.
He
He really
absolutely
could
could
have.
have. But now we get to wave our hands from side to side and say Joe Hendry, Joe Hendry, Joe
Dude, I think
Hendry,
with
Joe
WWE,
Hendry fucking sucks. Joe Hendry. Come on, man.
you
Wave your
tell him
hands from side to side for Joe Hendry.
I'm not doing that.
He
I'm
fucking
not doing.
sucks, dude. He sucks.
I
Get him
hate
out of
before I
here.
do that shit. But dude, you're telling me in WWE completely, we're gonna have to be dealing with Jey Uso, Joe Hendry, and Danhausen
Oh
all at the same
God.
time. Period. This is horrible. This
This,
this is the joke Olympics.
but WWE, man, they are fucking nutting for all this shit, dog. I mean,
Dude, they love it.
there's so many catchphrases here. They are just fucking swimming in it, dude. They
Dude,
are
they really are
swimming in it,
swimming in this shit, man. It's
dude.
quite literally swimming in shit.
But see, here's the thing, man. And Triple H says it all the time, man.
It's
You
what
got
we do.
well, yeah. This is what we do, but you gotta let me fucking finish, man. They got that. This is. I mean, you're not wrong. This is what we fucking do, man. But see, you know, he says, the internet audience, they hate these guys. These guys like Jay and Joe Hendry and Danhausen and Cody Rhodes. But every time, the every time they come out, the crowd is just going bonkers for them, man. And they're going, boom, and you know, and they're doing all this stuff. See, they say they hate these people, but every time they come out, they're yeeting and they're saying, "Whoa."
They're saying, "Whoa,
What's
man,
what's your response to that?
dude, these morons would pop if Vince McMahon showed up on
Yes,
television
they
next week,
would.
bro. They have no intelligence, bro. Your average human doesn't. Common sense ain't common, bro. This shit, they'll pop for anything, man. So that means nothing.
Bro, I know we're an hour into the show, but I just fucking realized I forgot to say what's up to you guys, bro.
That's how fucking much our brains are
Oh my
fried at this
god.
point.
This wrestling brain rot's taking control of me, man. As Durante his ass, I'm real quick. As Durante his ass, I'm good. Family's good. What about you, Durante, Logan, Bell? We got Mr. Walking Down and Cut They Shiz Off. We got Gotti in the house. He says mid raw, but what an ending. Absolute cinema. I am so sorry. I don't know why we started we started dabbling into the state of wrestling and I completely fucking forgot to say what's up to everybody, man. So I'm so sorry for that. But hey, man, um, yes, my bad, but yeah, bro. I mean, this is I don't know, man. We're in an age of WWE, man. They love their catchphrases, man. So yeah, they oh, that's what we were talking about. We were talking about Joe Henry. What is Joe Henry doing on NXT, by the way?
I
Anything of note?
genuinely, he's getting beat up by that one new, I think, NLI or NLE Choppa guy, whatever the fuck, whatever fucking
NLE
program they
Choppa.
got, whatever that stupid program is,
Next
that
in
one
line
fucking
program.
Chad.
Do not to
Yeah,
wait. Do not tell me.
it's that one Chad down there. I don't know his name.
You're not talking about Jasper Troy, are you?
No,
Okay,
no,
okay.
it's a complete nobody. Literally the most random nobody in the world. It's some random Chad that he's facing, I think, or something like that. I don't know his name.
Well,
I
I
have no
got
clue, dude.
well, well,
NXT
well,
is horrible.
well. I gotta look into this now. Hold on. Let me go to NXT's Instagram page. I'm sorry, guys. I don't watch NXT, so this is complete. This is
Is that
complete
fucking your
tomfoolery to
team?
me. Where's Joe Henry? Um,
Joe Henry. Let me see. Hold on.
uh,
Next.
I see he's feuding with Ricky Starks.
Yeah, okay, so now I think he is. What was he doing before? Who was he facing before? It was some rando, dude. Damn, I don't know his fucking name. Who
Yeah,
attacked him a few weeks ago? Hold on. Okay, I don't even think they posted it. That's
wasn't
how
Ru-
little it.
wasn't
Oh,
wasn't
it's the Vanity Project, whatever that group name is. The one schmuck in there.
Vanity Project? Who the hell is that?
I don't know, dude. I don't know these people. I
Who?
don't know any of these
Okay, well
people, but that's
the
a group.
it looks like the
Oh, it's
one guy is the Evolve champion.
yeah, yeah, that group of chads.
Who the? I wasn't even aware of this group.
I don't know the
So
fucker's name, but it's that guy.
So instead of having Hook in NXT, you don't want to have Joe Hendry turn around and smile on the camera.
His name. Oh, this is his name. Jackson Drake. That's who he is. I think. I think that's who it. Yep, Jackson
Jackson
Drake.
Drake, is that right?
Jackson Drake and Brad Bay.
No, I know him. I'm a big Brad Bay guy. Yeah, I like Brad Bay.
Brad Bay. Ah, this company is horrendous. Who's the third guy? Smoke Show.
Smoke Show. Yeah.
Ricky
Okay.
Smokes.
Oh, Ricky
Okay.
Smokes. Ricky Smokes. Okay.
We got
Ricky
Brad
Smokes.
Bay, Ricky
Yeah.
Smokes, and what's the other dude's
Jackson
name?
Drake.
Jackson Drake.
Yeah.
Okay,
What are they called? Varsity
just
Project? Vanity Project?
Vanity Project. Vanity
Oh.
Project. Oh my God, this is who we got instead of fucking NXT. This is what we're
Yeah.
dealing with.
So you don't want to wave your hand side to side for Joe Hendry. Joe
None of that, man.
Hendry. Okay.
I
All right.
can't stand him, dude. I genuinely hate. I can't stand that guy.
Yeah, I'm not. Joe Hendry's terrible, man. Joe Hendry's
He's
fucking
terrible,
terrible.
dude. I'm sorry. At first, I was like, okay, this guy don't seem too bad. At first, I was like, okay, he's one of those people that people kind of just over hate because they think he's just the gimmick. And no, they were right. He's literally just the turn around, look at the camera and
No,
sing. That's
100%.
all he does.
Yeah,
They were right.
when he first came onto the scene, man, I was like, he's got this cool theme song, man. I was like, this dude. I was like, this dude's got to be all right, man. This dude's got to be all right. And then I started watching him, and I would see these clips of him in TNA, and uh,
Man,
I'm like, y'all, and I would think to myself, y'all like him, but y'all hate Jey Uso. Same fucking person to me. I'm sorry, man.
he's worse than Jey Uso. I'll
At le-
give Jay some credit. At least he fucking been wrestling for years and he was
at
a
least
good
he's a member
tag
of the
team guy.
Usos.
Yeah, he's good in a tag team match. I don't know about anything else, but fuck, at least he has a legacy to him.
Something.
Something, man.
Yeah, Joe Hendry to me is like he's like those people that get popular off of social media. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, he's one
like
of those.
he's like those people that blow up. Like they blow up off that viral moment, but then like the viral moment comes and it's like
They just keep doing the same thing that made them
y-
the viral moment, and it gets to the
yeah.
point where it's just kind of sad. And
Yeah,
it's just like,
bro.
okay, this is just a depressing human being.
Yeah,
Like,
he's like
just can it.
yeah, he's like one of those people that like, they don't know what's next after the viral moment.
Yeah,
So like once the song gets old, then what do you got? Nothing.
and they're fucked.
Yeah,
Exactly.
100%. So, uh the Brawling Birds defeat Viva Van and Becca. So in case you were wondering, these were not contracted talent. This is
Tony didn't sign him.
they have the Brawling Birds facing Jobbers. Jamie fucking Hayter is in a squash match. Jamie Hayter and Alex Windsor are in squash matches.
Squash matches. The Brawling Birds, actually, is their name, man. They're Brawling Birds. Mm-hmm.
First of all, who the hell came up with that name? And
Who's
second
the
of all,
bird?
yeah, where's the bird come? Like Lyra's not in the group. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Bird Lady ain't in the group, so who's the fuck the bird? Which one is the bird? I don't even know. I genuinely don't even know.
I don't know. I don't know who the bird is. I don't know. But they defeat the Jobbers in a squash match in about 2 minutes. Nice, Tony. Way to fucking waste my time.
Way to waste my fucking time. Thank you.
Thunder Rosa returns after 8 months out of action in a backstage segment with Jamie Hayter to put Tekla on notice.
Dude,
Wow.
dude, Britt Baker's gone. Why are we still doing this to this woman? Britt Baker is no more. You could actually put her on television. You know that, right?
Man, what?
You could
We
put,
haven't heard
you could
about
put Thunder Rosa.
we haven't heard about Britt Baker in a while.
I remember she was on some red carpet recently, and somebody asked her, and I didn't even see what her fucking response was, but because I knew it was
Wow.
going to be some nothing burger of a response of like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm still around, some
I'm still
generic
around.
response. But man,
I'm
I
still
don't know, man.
alive.
Tony should just let her.
I can
Literally,
say that.
Tony breathing still, man. I woke up this morning, but
I'm here.
Tony,
Yeah,
just let her go, man. Just let her
it's
go.
over. It's fucking over,
Just let her
man.
go to NXT at this point.
Please, bro. Um, Thunder wrote 8 months out of action, and she is returning in a backstage segment announcing she's going to help Chris Statlander against the Triangle of Madness. What in the fuck?
What is going on?
What is that creative?
See, now they're gonna be the what could be a name for them now that Thunder Rosa's in the mix with them?
Cosmic Thunder.
Toxic. Wait, no, because she's against,
Yeah.
her. So I'm talking about her in the birds.
She's with the birds.
Ooh,
No, she's with her
yeah,
Statlander,
she's with her
not the Brawling
Statlander.
Birds.
My bad.
She's not
Okay, never
Thunderbirds.
mind. Thunderbird.
She's
Oh, I keep
Cosmic
thinking
Thunder.
Thunderbird. Cosmic Thunder. Okay. Oh God, we're doomed.
Holy fuck. Yeah, this creative's terrible. The Jet, um,
Hey,
defeated the Beast Morton.
what?
All right.
It's one of the most underrated of
No, well, okay.
2025.
All right. Well, Sir K, man, you gotta stop jumping the gun here. See, you want to know why? You want to know why Beast Morton's on the show? I bet you want to know.
I want to know why, man.
The
That's
A
Mercedes.
the AEW fans seen him get crowned the award, so you were kind of teetering in the right direction. They seen him get the award for the most underrated wrestler, so they lobbied for Beast Morton to give more opportunities.
Man. Oh, really? Was it the fans or was it his girlfriend?
I think you know. I think the answer to that's probably better left unknown. So 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 the Jet, Kevin Knight, they give him a match against Jet, right? And he lost. He lost. The Jet beat him. Which is the right call, but I guess this is the opportunity they gave him. But
Man, he's on TV. That's all that matters.
yeah, hey man. People are very upset that the Beast Morton lost his opportunity
What?
match here. And look, bro, what the fuck did you expect? I mean,
He's not factoring anything.
in what world should Beast Morton get a win over Kevin Knight, bro? I mean, honestly.
This non-built up, non-important ass character beating one of the most up-and-coming people in the company. Why would that ever
Yes.
happen? Why would they do that? He got the rub from Swerve a few
Yes.
weeks ago in a backstage segment. He's
Yeah.
not losing to schmucks like Beast Morton.
No, he's not.
He's not.
But they
He's
wanted him
just
to
not.
because they
They
want
want him to. 'Cause
they want Morton to get more opportunities.
this is the same fan base that also loves Tekla, so I wouldn't listen to them.
Rough. Fucking rough. Hey man, you know, I I I love Kevin Knight and Speedball, bro. I think they're great. Please please do them right, Tony. Please do them right. These guys are too good. These guys are too fucking good to be to be in random matches like this. I mean, I'm glad he's getting the win. Don't get me wrong, but man, sooner rather than later, bro. These guys need to be in that main event scene, man. Especially Speedball, Mike Bailey, and Kevin Knight he's so great in his own right, man. You know, truth be told, with Swerve going heel, I hope he kind of, nudges Kevin Knight to
Yeah.
kind of do the same thing and turn on Mike Bailey a little bit, man, because they got gold in both of these guys, man. Jet Speed, that team is that God, you are just you have a volcano waiting to erupt, bro. Waiting.
Exactly. You really have a massive, fucking amazing volcano waiting to erupt, and you could do a whole lot. And I like your idea of kind of, heel Swerve kind of influencing Kevin Knight to go to the bad. I like that a lot, and I think you could do a lot with that.
Yes, 100%, man. These guys are your guys of the future. These guys are your guys of the future, man. They're good. These guys could be around for a long time, for you. And they're both really great, man. They're both really great. So he beat the Beast Morton with a UFO, and yeah, I guess he sent Morton on to back to losing. He sent him back to underrated territory, man. I guess so.
Underrated territory. Good luck there, man. Good luck. Good luck.
Will Ospreay, he says we get another Will Ospreay vignette He says he will come back a different animal. He says AEW is, he says this place isn't where the best wrestle. It's where the Billy Goat wrestles. That was tough.
Shit. I like that.
I love
fuck
that.
with that. I miss that, man.
100%. I fucking miss him so much. I miss him so much.
Hey, dude, him, bro.
No, that line was tough. I went back and replayed the line after he said it because I was like, man, that was hard. That was hard, man. No, we're getting more workout vignettes with Will Ospreay, man, and I really hope sooner rather than later the Billy Goat can wrestle in AEW again because we need the Billy Goat in AEW. But no, man, I need the Billy Goat back. I need Switch back. God, I need these guys back, bro. I can't wait for some of these guys to come back. Please, man, take your time, but respectfully, hurry up, but take your time. Because my God, we need you back, bro. God,
I desperately need them back, please.
The main event, man, we had Swerve versus Omega, as this was supposed to be the Revolution match, but they ended up doing it here. Swerve Strickland was in place for a V-trigger, and Kenny Omega went to give the V-trigger to him, and he pulled Aubrey Edwards in the way, and Kenny Omega absolutely decked Aubrey Edwards with a V-trigger, bro. No, she's a monster. She took it like a champ.
Imagine production asking the ref, "Hey man, you cool to take a V-trigger?"
Dude.
Like,
she took it, bro.
She took it. She's a champ.
Kenny Omega then was in the midst of like shock because he just nailed a fucking woman with a V-trigger. And Swerve wasted no time, hit him with a house call, hit him with a swerve stomp, then catapulted him into that steel rod that connects the turnbuckle pad and the ring post. He catapulted his neck into it, hit him with another swerve stomp for a kick out. Kenny Omega goes for a V-trigger. But you wouldn't know this was a V-trigger because if Excalibur had anything to say about it.
Oh, no. Oh,
if Excalibur... Kenny hits a V-trigger on Swerve Strickland. And this motherfucker's talking so fast, he can't even formulate his thoughts correctly. He goes, Kenny Omega, the move!
The move.
He called the fucking V-trigger the move.
The move. Can someone get this man a prescription of Adderall, man, to slow him down? Because
he was
holy hell.
He was stumbling over his words so bad. I mean, have you guys ever seen those movies where the fucking nerd is talking to the hot chick and he's like I
don't know.
That is Excalibur, bro. It's like he loves wrestling so much. He's the nerd, and the action inside of the ring is the hot girl, bro. And the move.
The move.
And his mind is so fucked up, but the girl's looking at him and she's like, the move? He's like, yeah, yeah.
He's dance me. That's literally what he is, bro. That is actually the perfect analogy for that man.
He loves wrestling so much.
He's a nerd.
He's a fucking geek for it. Kenny Omega hits the move. Kenny Omega, he swerves, the move.
The move.
Kenny Omega then hits a flurry of offense on Swerve Strickland. Swerve counters it with a quick house call and a big pressure for the win. The clean win against Omega. Earlier in the night, Swerve Strickland kind of spoke about the I need this mentality. He went into this match with the I need to win this mentality, and that played into his killer instinct. He attacked Kenny Omega afterwards, thus, I guess, confirming his heel turn, man. He confirmed his heel turn. He wrapped the chain around Kenny Omega's throat and hung him by it as, bro, even Prince Nana was looking at Swerve like, yo, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Bro. God
No,
damn.
100%. I loved this so much, and I can tell you why. So I think the whole like rebranding of Swerve Strickland ever since he came back with, the new theme song and stuff, I think that better suited him as a heel to begin with. And hey, man, what's one of Swerve's nicknames, bro? The most dangerous man in AEW. I think it's about time AEW. I like how they kind of got back on that energy with Swerve Strickland of we need to make him look like the most dangerous man in AEW, man. Which it's not that he didn't, and it's not like he became, some comedy actor or anything. But when was the last time you seen Swerve Strickland beat up somebody like Omega? You know what I mean? So,
Dangerous shit like that.
100%, 100%. He looked dangerous. And speaking of dangerous, this man ended Dynamite ended with Kenny Omega being put through an announce table off of a fucking vertebraker. Dude, that popped me, bro, cuz I'm thinking he's gonna, maybe hit a swerve stomp on the announce table or, hit him with a big pressure on the announce table, something like that, man. When I seen him hoisting Omega up for a vertebraker, I'm legitimately sitting here like, is he gonna? Oh shit! He just hit him with a vertebraker through the announce table. It was a dope way to end AEW Dynamite, and it was a dope way to at least write Omega off, for the time being. I loved it. I thought it was dope, and I'm assuming, Kenny Omega maybe comes back for Double or Nothing or Dynasty, which should be some pretty interesting months for them with the free agent market. We'll be fresh off the Hall of Fame, and
I'm hoping, man. I'm losing a little hope right now, but maybe, man. I'm still hoping, man. I'm still hoping. I'm still buying the stock. I am, but I might be worried about my purchase a little bit right now, man. But I'm still excited for the man. But I mean, it's interesting. It's getting interesting. But I'm very excited for everything going on, and I love the Swerve heel turn. I think it's going to be a better path for him, like you said. That was kind of everybody's reaction when he came back to, the new theme song and the new, jacked look and all that. And I think this is the perfect direction for Swerve, especially like we said earlier in Dynamite. If Hangman does win the world title back, that's just money, kind of reversing what they did in their original feud with, more of Swerve being the aggressor this time. I like that a lot, man. I like that idea a lot. I mean, obviously they were both doing fucked up shit to each other, and that was the greatness of the feud. But you could go even further with that. You have a lot of possibilities.
for sure. So
And look
yeah,
at that, man. They have the opportunity and very high possibility of repeating, a big world title scene thing. And I don't feel gassed like I would with Triple H doing that same thing because, it's an actual character flip this time for these people. With Triple H, he literally just runs back the same characters facing each other in the same way they always do. Obviously, they would have done the exact same thing if they ended up doing the Cody and Roman route. But you got, Tony Khan, you got AEW over here. Yeah, we've seen Hangman and Swerve again, and obviously that's a big possibility, but it's going to be different this time. They're going to actually do different shit this time, and it's still exciting.
for sure, for sure. So yeah, I agree with the decision of having Swerve Strickland go heel as well. I think it, I think it better suits everything you could have going on with who you could have coming in, and whatnot. So I think overall, and I overall think you need more heels on that side of things as well. So I do agree with the decision, man, especially if you have Kenny and Hangman in that main event scene too, and Swerve. You know what I mean? You really only have MJF. That's like a
big world title name right now.
Right. Yeah, no, for
Because
sure.
AJ's not here yet. Osprey's still gone. Jay White's still gone.
Yep.
Fuck, you really just got the main three, dude.
Hmm.
Kenny obviously is gonna be gone for the time being, and I'm sure he'll be back in that scene. But even then, you can only do so much with Kenny at this point. You really just got the big three.
Yeah. No, for
Or
sure.
the big two with MJF. MJF is, obviously he's part of it. The big three mainly is Osprey, Hangman, and Swerve, but another big three with MJF.
100%. 100%, man. So, yeah, that was everything for AEW Dynamite, man. As this moves us on to SmackDown, bro. As we got some SmackDown to talk about for you guys, man. But before that, we have an official word from our sponsor here at NHP. We got a word from W Energy, man. W is an energy drink loaded with vitamins and nootropics formulated to improve focus without getting the jitters. W is a clean formula, sugar-free, 0-calorie, free from fillers and artificial colorings with 150 milligrams of caffeine per serving. You can get your W products today with the link below and code NHP at checkout to save yourselves 10% on your next W purchase.
Really, always got to shout out Dovey, man. Whatever you need the energy for, man, whether it's work, workout, whatever it may be, whether it's weekly wrestling television, whether, Resident Evil this weekend, if you want to stay up, playing it all night, man, being scared, staying up, gotta get your Dovey, man. It'll keep you up. You won't have the jitters, and it'll taste good all at the same time. Truly always. Shout out Dovey.
Yes, sir. So as always, thank you and shout out to the great people over at W Energy, the sponsor of your boys over here at Notorious Heels, man. So with that being said, SmackDown. Okay, this isn't on the SmackDown notes, but I just got to mention this. So, let me get something straight. Let me get something straight here.
Run it.
Where is, and we just kind of spoke about him with AEW, what the fuck is this mishandling of Royce Keys? Where even is this dude at, bro? Where is he?
It's on main event, man. You don't watch main event? Him and
What the
Oba
fuck
are
is
on main
that?
event.
Main event.
Like, dude, just wait till after Mania at that point. You obviously have nothing to do with them.
My God, you are showing everybody you have absolutely no idea what you're doing. I mean, genuinely, man. And you're also showing everybody, why the fuck did we even bring this guy in the first place? If we plan, I mean, you are already disconnecting. First of all, your audience in Saudi Arabia barely knew who he was to begin with, and then you haven't even put him on a live show in the States yet. How's anybody supposed to connect? Or nobody's gonna give a fuck about him by the time he debuts. Nobody.
No, exactly. No one's gonna know who he is, what he stands for, his history. And I thought that was gonna be the problem solver of him going to WWE. They were gonna see his story, see how good he is at telling that story, and tell that fucking story. And they literally don't have him on TV at all. Literally at all. The only indication we got of this man and insight into him is an interview on Stephanie McMahon's podcast. That's all he's got so far, man, is his appearance and talking on Stephanie McMahon's podcast, and that's all we got. He's not on TV. He's not shown backstage. There's not a hint of him anywhere on the show. What are y'all doing? This is the most obvious. Oh, he's leaving AEW. Let's swoop him up, and that'll show AEW. And they haven't showed AEW yet because they aren't fucking using him.
And you would think too, like, okay, let's put this guy on Stephanie McMahon's podcast, get people familiar with him, and then maybe within the next, maybe that week, we'll debut him fresh off the debut of the podcast, so people kind of fucking know a little bit of his story or whatever. Nothing. Nothing. I mean, you're doing nothing with him, man. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how you could throw somebody in the Royal Rumble and then immediately after that just completely abandon ship with anything you had going on with him, bro. Not a fucking peep. Not a fucking peep from Royce Keys. He comes out there on main event yelling "I" to the crowd.
All right.
Is that what you
Good
told Triple
Lord.
H when is that what you told Paul when he fucking told you when he told you what your creative was?
All right. What, dude? Why does everyone need a catchphrase, dude? I. Are you kidding me? Why? Why? Ooh, I hate this company and their obsession with these fucking horrible ass catchphrases, man.
You don't want to
Dude, it's
wave your
so
hands with
bad.
Joe Hendry.
No, I don't. I don't want to wave my hand with Joe Hendry. I don't want fucking fuckhausen around. I don't want fucking Jey Uso yeeting and skeeting and fucking all over the place. I don't want any of this, dude. I just want people. I want human beings walking around showing their humanity. None of them do. That's the big problem with this company, man. Nobody's a fucking human. Everyone's a fucking caricature of themselves and of wrestling. It's horrible, dude. I hate it all.
Yeah. So nice handling of bringing Royce into your company, Paul. Fucking great.
Horrible. It's literally the most obvious fucking just simple jab to AEW of signing this guy at this point. I have no faith that they're gonna use this man, dude. I feel they're gonna Rusev and Aleister Black this guy. I know they will. I have no faith.
This dude should have went to NXT, bro. He should have went to
Shut up,
NXT,
NXT.
man.
And not even because he needs to. NXT needs him, and
Yes.
you obviously don't know what you're doing on the main roster. You have a lot you could do with him in NXT. You should have just put him in NXT until you found a spot on the main roster at this point, because NXT needs him, and you don't know what you're doing with him. So just give him to Sean. Sean knows what he's doing with people like with these big up and coming guys like a Royce Keys, bro. Sean knows what he's doing.
Apparently more than Paul does. But again,
Somehow.
Royce Keys at least would have been featured on NXT.
Yeah.
At
And
least.
that's someone you actually care about. I don't care about fuck Henry and fucking and the varsity fuck boys, whatever their fucking name is, the Vanity Project. I don't care about any of those people. I care about Ricky. Ricky's cool. I'm down for Ricky. And dude, we could have got a feud between Ricky and fucking Royce Keys. People that have history of being a part of the same group in AEW. You have history with those guys. Those guys who have history could have been feuding for the NXT title. Come on, bro. Come on.
Don't understand, bro.
Makes no sense.
God, I don't understand it. Jacob and Cody open the show arguing about the Elimination Chamber spot. Jacob Fatu says his sole focus is Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre appears in the skybox, told Jacob Fatu that he's not all gas, no brakes. Indeed, he is all bark, no bite. So Jacob goes to hop the barricade and chase after Drew, and he starts attacking security. Nick Aldis comes out and threatens to suspend Jacob Fatu. He tells him, "Do you want to miss Elimination Chamber and WrestleMania?" Nick, he's not on the fucking Chamber card. He's not in the match.
So thanks for spoiling that he's gonna make some attack appearance on the show. Thanks for spoiling that. You
They
fucking moron.
They tossed around the fucking idea of Lesnar attacking somebody and being in the chamber match. I hope that spot goes to Fatu.
At this point, I don't. We'll get to it when we get to Raw. I don't see what Lesnar can do in the chamber attacking somebody, because at this point, I don't know if he's gonna face LA Knight. I feel like he might have somebody else that I actually want him to face. I don't know. I just get that vibe right now. And we'll get to that when we get to Raw. But at that point, do that with Jacob Fatu, because, bro, what are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing? It makes more sense for Fatu to attack somebody more than it would Brock at this point. But
yeah,
dude, holy hell, bro. Yeah, Nick, how are you going to threaten the Elimination Chamber and this guy's not on the card? Nice going. Nice going,
Nice
Nick.
going, man. Nice
He's
going.
not on
Yeah,
the card
dude,
any fucking way.
Triple H all of a sudden was just like, you know what? Let's make our GMs look stupid as possible. As stupid as possible. Let's just do it.
God.
Thanks. Thanks, Triple H.
Nick Aldis sends the crate back to Monday Night Raw. These guys are like fucking retail managers. Nobody knows what they're doing. They're just fucking throwing problems back at each other. Send it to Raw.
Exactly.
Send it to
No,
SmackDown. Send it back to Raw. Send it back to SmackDown. I just send it to the fucking United Center.
no communication between any of them, man. It is really like working retail, man. The managers don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're bouncing the problem back off to each other until fucking the average man has to deal with it. Good
God.
lord, man. Good lord. What is that? You're ping-ponging the thing back and forth. Are you kidding me? That's your creative for the... That's how you hype up this big mystery, is you just ping-pong it back and forth? Yeah.
How
Horrible,
ridiculous.
man. Horrible.
Kiana James defeats Charlotte Flair and Nia Jax to qualify for the chamber. So Charlotte's not in the chamber. Oh, what the hell are we doing?
It's gonna be Tiffany. We're gonna have to watch
We're gonna
Tiffany Stratton
we're gonna
versus Jade Cargill.
I mean the best outcome is fucking Alexa, but I think you're right. I think it's gonna be
Yeah.
Tiffany.
I would do Alexa, and I would have, Charlotte turn on her either in the build or at Mania, and do that whole thing. That's not gonna happen. They're not smart enough for that, dude. It's just gonna be Tiffany, and they're just gonna run Tiffany and Jade. At that point, bro, genuinely, I'm not. This ain't a dig at women's wrestling. Don't even put that title on the shot Mania. Don't even
Don't.
waste your time.
You
Don't,
might as well
because that's a
not,
waste of
bro.
Mania time. I'd rather have the anything, the U.S. title, the men's U.S. title on the show, because that match is absolutely not only horrible. Alexa Bliss, or I mean Tiffany versus fucking Jade Cargill, but it means nothing. And the worst part is, Jade's just gonna win anyway because they're waiting for Bianca and or Naomi to come back. I don't even know which one's gonna come back first at this point. So you're doomed. SmackDown is just doomed. That is horrible, man. Tiffany Stratton is gonna win that thing, man. Holy hell.
I'm looking at this shit and I'm like, wait a minute. So Charlotte's not going to be in the fucking chamber. Instead, we're going to put Kiana James. And no disrespect to Kiana James because she was balling out in the Royal Rumble. But what the fuck?
Was.
Why is she
No,
in the match
exactly.
over Charlotte Flair? I can't believe I'm saying that. But why?
No. What? I can't believe I can't believe I became a Charlotte Flair shooter in the year of 2026, bro. But why is she not in this match? She should be winning that match. She should be having the Mania match. What happened in this world to where I'm mad that Charlotte isn't fucking in the world title scene? What is going on, bro? What is going on? And like you said, I like Kiana Jones. She was balling out in the Royal Rumble, and I think she's gonna ball out in the chamber. But like, you couldn't fit Charlotte in there? What are you doing?
With the last two chamber matches they've done, they have shot the biggest airball. The women's chamber specifically, they didn't put Charlotte nor Io Sky in there. What
No,
they took away from that match tremendously. That could have been a really stacked field. And again, I fuck with Kiana. I fuck with Kiana James, man. I do. But Charlotte was the most intriguing match. I don't care to see Tiffany versus fucking Jade again. Again, best case scenario, we're looking at an Alexa Bliss victory here.
That's the best case scenario, and I really don't think we get that.
I don't think so either.
I would have kept Kiana in the match. I would have replaced Tiffany with Charlotte at this point. That's what I would do. They fucking degraded Tiffany's character so much. I really don't care about her right now because they do what they do with everybody and just made her a fucking catchphrase demon. And Charlotte would add so much value to that match at this point, so much character value to that match that it completely lacks. There isn't a single character I care about in that match, not a single one. I don't care about any of those characters besides Alexa and what she can do with Charlotte. But they're not gonna do that, bruh. They're not.
Bro, how would you, Logan saying it in the comments, how would you feel about Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill?
I might just lose my mind, dude. I might just lose my mind. That sounds so generic, and they have nothing to do with each other. That is the most. That is Triple H to Triple H. That's just doing his classic two big names against each other. Jade's not a big name, but they think she is. But that's
Yeah.
just the classic two big names against each other simply because they're two big names to Triple H, and that's it.
I would take
That would
that
be it.
over a Tiffany match, but then where the hell would that leave Io for Mania?
Yeah, exactly. That would just kind of strand EO in obscurity. I mean, you could do, EO versus or a triple threat with EO, Kari, and Asuka at that point, but I don't care about the whole
Please don't do
Kari
that
and
to me,
Asuka
bro.
thing. I don't care, but that's possible, I guess.
Dude, I think we're looking at Stratton, bro. I think we're looking at
I think
Stratton,
we
which
are.
again, it's nothing against Tiffany, bro. I
It's
don't
not her.
fucking care
It's
to
the
see
company.
her and Jade Cargill again, man. That's we seen it at SummerSlam. We seen the whole feud with Jade turning heel, and then we're just gonna get it again at Mania for what?
What, dude?
What's
Like, what
what
is the purpose
story
of
is
any
there
of
to
this?
deep delve into at this point?
There's there's no story there, and then like I said, they degraded Tiffany's character so much. Just gonna go out there, fucking have Triple H tell her to do her only catchphrase and call it a day, dude. Cause that's all Triple H knows is catchphrase and fucking horrible entrance music. That's all that Triple H knows, and that's what it's gonna be for both Jade and Tiffany. Just catchphrase city. It's gonna be like fucking watching Jay White face each other face himself in a promo. It's just gonna be catchphrase city, and it's gonna be fucking horrible.
Yes. And Trick Williams is the last to qualify for the men, defeating Carmelo Hayes and Damian Priest. Ha ha ha!
Rest in piss, buddy. Hell
Yes.
yeah.
I'm
Um,
fine with this one. I'm fine with this
I'm
one.
cool with it.
This one, this one makes sense. Carmelo's the U.S. champion, so it's probably best he's not in it anyway. And then Damian Priest, it's best he's not even employed, to be honest. So, I mean, they're giving Trick a big push on SmackDown. So, seems they really like him. So hopefully they do good with him.
I do. I actually really like what they've been doing with Trick, and I like the kind of groove that Trick fell into. I really like it, and I really like what he's been doing, man. So I'm intrigued to see how he does in this match. I'm glad he's in there. The men's field does look very good, actually. I like the fresh faces in that match this year. I really like, Evans. You have Trick. You have a lot of people that are like new and young that I care about. And I like that, and that was the best outcome. Like you said, Carmelo, he's U.S. champ. I even like that little interaction after the match of Trick telling Carmelo like he ain't gotta like that, and Trick does, and I like how that sets up like the future for those two probably facing each other. I like that a lot.
No, 100%. Aleister Black defeated Randy Orton due to a Drew McIntyre belt shot, which then Cody Rhodes would come out, chase Drew away, and Black would hit a black mass and cover Randy Orton clean.
Do they just love making Drew look like the biggest moron in the world?
Yeah, yeah, they do.
Why on earth is his character just doing any of this? Why? He looks so dumb. You turned him into one of the smartest heels at one point
Mm-hmm.
to one of the absolute dumbest. What are you doing?
Yeah. No, you 100% did, bro. See if this does anything, this could lead to a lot of speculation of the WrestleMania match being a 5-way, because now Orton has problems with Drew McIntyre that are probably going to need to be settled sooner rather than later. You have Randy Orton And now you have Aleister Black in the mix, who got a win over Randy Orton. Could this set up Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes versus Jacob Fatu versus Randy Orton versus Aleister Black at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship?
Is so fucking creatively bankrupt. They said, man, we have a lot of options for Drew to face, man. We don't know what to do with this. So you know what? We'll just face them all at once. Just get all the options he could face at once. Boom, bang. That's the Mania match. Are you kidding me? This is what you have? A fatal 5-way for the world title. Holy hell, dude. Holy hell. Oh, man. What do you say?
What
do you say to that, bro?
When I was a kid, my grandpa used to make this fucking soup where I swear I don't even think he knew a recipe. I think he just took every vegetable in his house and threw it in a fucking pot with some chicken broth and made some fucking soup. This
That soup.
is that soup.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it so hard to grasp a concept? Just do Fatu versus Cody versus Drew.
Simple. Simple as that.
It's that you did a triple threat last year and you tried to and it was so easy and it was such a simple decision for them last year. Why must we go through all these fucking hoops? A fatal 5-way. What is that?
It's so sad, dude.
So what is the so what would be the point of Cody Rhodes winning this chamber at this point?
Yeah. Well,
if you were going to add 3 other competitors.
No, exactly. It makes the winner of the chamber completely meaningless, essentially. And because everyone else is just gonna rope their way into this match, so literally you could have anybody win the chamber, and it means fucking nothing at this point. That's horrible. They are so creatively bankrupt. At that point, your best option would have just been to do Drew and Fatu, but they can't leave Cody out of it. So basically, genuinely, the fact that they can't leave Cody out of the world title scene somehow turned this into a fatal 5-way, and this is horrible. This is so horrible. This is so sad. And I don't care about any of these men. And I Jacob's cool. It's nice that Black will be in that scene. I guess, but I have no faith. And yeah. And the worst part is the most likely outcome is still a Cody Rhodes win between 5 men. Genuinely, I'm not even still lying. That genuinely is the most likely outcome still. And if out of 5 men, Cody Rhodes is the victor, I might lose my mind at WrestleMania.
I actually might lose it as well. I genuinely actually might lose my shit as well, man. I really can't grasp the idea of why the hell it's so fucking difficult and why it has to be rocket science for them just to do a triple threat match. Because again, if you do a fatal 5-way, you have Cody Rhodes win the chamber. You're going to add 3 other competitors to that match. At that point, you might as well have just held a segment on SmackDown where anybody can come out and apply to be a member of the WWE Championship match at WrestleMania, and then, then just do that.
Exactly. You might as well just have applications and a fucking open interview to fucking have anybody come in and be in the match, because this is horrible, man. This is horrible. This is sad. And Mania's looking so bad, dude. I don't think. Oh man, this is horrible.
My God, rumors of a fatal 5-way.
Fatal 5-way.
Holy shit, it just do a triple threat. It's adding Randy Orton and Aleister Black is basically WWE saying, shit, we never gave the fans Cody and Orton. Well, we could throw Cody and Orton in, we could throw Orton in there, to give that, to throw a little bit of history for Cody in there. And then, Aleister Black, we don't got nothing to do with him anyway. Just throw him in there. That's about it. Oh yeah, Orton has history with Fatu, as well from the whole new bloodline Kevin Owens thing, and then and he's got history with Drew as well from 2020. So just throw him in there, and then Aleister Black. He's feuding with Randy Orton currently, so we can also throw him in there. Just fucking do a triple threat, Paul. It's not that hard.
Just do a triple threat where Jacob Fatu wins. Young guy wins. Young, fresh guy. Well, fresh guy wins. He feels fresh, man. Two Samoans at the same time being world champion. It's what fucking Triple H dreams of. It's what The Rock dreams of. Just do it, bro. Just do it. Please, for the love of God, just do it.
Jesus. That's everything for SmackDown. Monday Night Raw.
From piss to shit. Here we go.
This was from Atlanta. Gunther opens up the show. He interrupts Michael Cole and Corey Graves in the ring holding their introductions. He starts taunting AJ Styles and all the losers that he retired. He says it's a disgrace to celebrate losers like John Cena and Goldberg. Adam Pearce tells him, get out of the ring. He tells him tonight is about AJ Styles, and Gunther is messing with the crowd on his way out. He's taunting the audience. He is then attacked by Dragon Lee, with Adam Pearce yelling at both of them to get both of them out of the arena. We then get Chad Rhodes staring down Gunther on the way out to Gorilla.
At this point, dude, a real booker would have taken Cody out the world title scene and just did Gunther and Cody. He retired his goat. He retired Cody's goat, and then he gets to whoop Cody at WrestleMania. That's what a real booker would have done. But we don't have one.
We don't. We have Paul.
We don't. We have Paul.
He stares down Gunther. He walks out to the ring. He asks everyone what they want to talk about. He then says we're here to celebrate AJ Styles.
Yeah, he changed it up, man. He says, I know what you guys want to talk about, man.
Did he?
He switched it up.
Oh.
He did.
Oh.
Man. And you wouldn't notice because,
I'm so used to his normal robotic promo.
What do you want to talk about? Either way, it's still literally the same catchphrase. Literally, CM Punk does the same thing later in the night where he, changes his catchphrase to be the exact same thing and mean nothing.
Literally, bro. The Vision come out. And I bang my head on my desk.
Oh, dude. What? I already have to deal with Chad on Raw, and he's facing the worst thing on Raw in the Vision, interacting with them. Holy hell. This is... You got to be doing this on purpose, man.
He's got to. He's got to.
This Israeli operative got to be doing this on purpose because there's no way.
Yeah. No, 100%, dude. Michael Cole, once the Vision's music hits, Michael Cole says, in the most defeated voice known to man, it's going to be one of those nights.
You know what, Cole?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Cole.
Yeah.
Thank you, because trust me, it was one of those fucking nights, man. Pat McAfee, left because he was so bored, and the boredom has crept onto fucking Michael Cole. Good Lord.
Yeah. It was one of those nights, Cole. It was one of those nights.
It was, and it's probably just gonna get worse and worse with this Mania build, dude.
Austin Theory grabs the mic from Heyman and starts yapping about being ashamed to be from Atlanta.
So, you're telling me Mr. A-Town is ashamed to be from Atlanta?
A-Town down.
His whole thing was, A-Town and being from Atlanta, and he's a heel now, so he just hates his hometown for no obscene reason.
Can you just let Austin Theory be a babyface, please?
Dude, you should have just returned. You genuinely should have just returned him as a solo babyface and had because people wanted him. People really wanted Austin Theory to be in the cut, as a babyface, be
Hmm.
fresh. They returned him as a heel. We gave it a chance because it's like, okay, you could do something with this, and you didn't do anything. We should have like Flex and in the comments says, "What's up? You how you doing, man?" He
Hey,
should have been Mr. I be popping bottles, Austin Theory, because that would have been way more enjoyable than this bald dressed weirdo that we get.
terrible. Absolutely
Terrible.
terrible, bro.
He should have been popping bottles.
Now he's ashamed to be from Atlanta. Is Austin Theory.
Mr. A Town is ashamed to be from Atlanta now.
Hmm.
And that's the shit I hate about like generic heels and shit
Yes.
because bro, just because you're a heel, don't mean you gotta hate your hometown, bro. Dude, like, that's so generic, man. It makes you so much more generic when you all of a sudden just hate your hometown and shit. It's so sad. It's
You
so
know,
generic.
when when I listened to Austin Theory say that, I was like, I thought the same thing. I'm like, A
Mhm.
Town Down is ashamed to be from Atlanta. And then I thought about how much I appreciated like old school CM Punk and MJF because
Yeah.
when those guys were heels, CM Punk, even though he was a heel back in 2013, 2012, or whatever it was, he constantly, 2011, spoke good about Chicago and talked about how Chicago was the only crowd that had a brain, and he was loved here, obviously. MJF, same thing. He hates every fucking place on planet Earth except for Plainview, Long Island. So,
Greatest place on earth. God's greatest creation. Plainview long like it's awesome because that's where they're from. That's what they rep. And
yeah,
they're home and they care about it and it's so generic. Dude, Austin Theory gotta be the worst case for this man because he is literally a town and now he just hates Atlanta because he's a heel.
yeah.
That's so sad.
He's ashamed to be from there.
I would be ashamed to be in the vision. That's what you should be ashamed of, buddy.
God. Logan Paul talks about how Bronson Reed is going to win his qualifier. Cody says he doesn't know about that, and the fucking Usos music hits. And we start yeeting. Oh my
Oh,
god. It's fucking
uh, it,
the,
it was
the
off to a rough start, man, and
just the open
it
was
got worse.
taxing enough. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. And it got worse than that.
it got worse because we started the qualifying match with the last spot in the chamber up for grabs between Jey Uso, Bronson Reed, and the original El Grande Americano. As Bronson Reed went to break up a pin and took a dive, and it looked like he injured his bicep. Apparently, from the rumors I was seeing, Bronson was supposed to win this match. And guess what we get now? We get Yeet Man in the Elimination Chamber. Which
Gonna get it. And now
there
we are.
there's a domino effect here that's so bad.
Mm-hmm. Dude. I, we might be saved from that domino effect. I don't know. We might be, but holy
I was
hell.
thinking, bro, if Bronson Reed is actually hurt, could they have nothing else to do with Seth Rollins than put him in that match with Punk and Roman?
Our saving grace might be that fatal five way because they might be like, okay, there's too much multi man shit in the world title scene.
True.
Let's keep this a one on one. And the fact that it might be one of those, might as well keep him off still so he could like heal himself even further.
True.
That fatal five way might be saving us. I think it might be saving us, dude. I hope
Unless
it is at least.
unless he faces Austin Theory.
Just keep him off. Just keep him off, dude. Austin Theory nor Logan Paul is worth Seth Rollins' time. And this is coming from me. This is coming from me of all people. Do not waste Seth Rollins' health and time. by having him return to face those two schmucks. Have him off TV. Wait for Breaker to be back. And then, either, have Seth be back after Mania and then Breaker whenever he's safe or whatever combination of any of that, dude. At this point, just wait completely, man. Don't waste Seth. Don't waste his star power. Don't waste his fucking health on those two schmucks in the Vision that are left.
Well, we've already seen a we've already seen a Logan Paul and Seth Rollins match at WrestleMania, so I doubt we get that again. But there, that does leave Austin Theory, which just, again, like
That's
you said,
evil.
just keep Rollins off. Unless WWE says, "Oh shit, now we got to do a one-on-one for the WWE Championship so we can add Rollins to Roman and Punk."
That is genuinely DEFCON 1. That is worst case scenario. Launch the fucking nukes and end it all at that point. Because Drew versus Cody and then the repeat triple threat, just launch the nukes, bro. Just end the world at that point. I'm okay with it.
No, 100%. 100%, man. That, again, that is worst case scenario, but it's definitely, I mean, I would not, I wouldn't put it past Paul to do that. Bronson Reed, at least according to WrestleVotes, was supposed to win this fucking match, and we weren't supposed to get Jey Uso in this match, dog, and now we have bad luck to our way in to Jey Uso running it back in the Elimination Chamber.
Man is now in the match. Sound the alarms. Fucking raise the flags, dude. Raise the bridge. Yeet Man is on the scene. Hell has broken loose, man. This is fucked. Feel bad for Bronson, dude. That luck is horrible, dude. That group legitimately got cursed, dude.
Cursed.
That group. I've never seen a more cursed group, man. I mean, you do a fake injury angle, and then the entire core group goes on overtime to be injured all at the same time. I feel so bad for all of them, man. That is horrible luck. Um, and that just sucks, man. That sucks for Seth. Sucks for Breaker. Sucks for Reed, dude. And this group legitimately got cursed, man. And at one point, I was actually coming over to them. I was like, okay, they're finding their groove. And then the curse began with Seth. And then it was just downhill from there, man. And I feel sorry for all those guys. I wish the best in recovery for Reed. We'll get into it on Friday of what it seems to be. I wish the best for him, for Breaker, for Seth, and I really wish they could all come back and fucking right this wrong, man, because their group got cursed, man. It legitimately did.
Indeed. Indeed, bro. Chad Gable.
You mean El Grande?
The original El Grande Americano has an ankle lock in on Jey Uso. And Jey Uso, the great wrestler that he is, he was in an ankle lock, right? So you would think maybe, the smart thing to do would be to, sell the ankle a little bit after the ankle lock. He gets out of the ankle lock, hits a super kick with the ankle lock, with the foot that was just in an ankle lock, and then starts running around, hitting the ropes to do a fucking spear, climbs to the top rope, and does a splash for the victory. Great psychology, Jey Uso. Wonderful psychology there. That, fresh out of an ankle lock, the first thing, I would think to do is to just deliver a picture-perfect super kick and start fucking running around hitting the ropes. Wonderful.
Oh, dude, it's just hilarious the quality difference between the in-ring work of Chad Gable and fucking Jey Uso.
I would have
That
put
is
the
like
original El
literally
Grande
night.
in this match, bro. I don't even
I
care.
would have literally, dude. And like even the moment right before then, where fucking Chad Gable, that wrestling god, is in the ankle lock, and fucking Jey Uso goes to do the classic, roll over and kick him off, but fucking he's still holding his leg on the kickoff, and he fucking dude, that moment was dope, and then Uso just kills it. It is so hilarious the quality difference
Yep.
between those two
He'd run circles
in a
around this
span of two
fucking
minutes.
schmuck.
This company. Dude, how is his man not in the world title scene, bro? Come on.
Abysmal. He's still running around in his
It's a
fucking
joke.
luchador mask. Jey Uso's in the chamber. We bad lucked our way into Jey Uso running it back in the chamber. And you see, I didn't give WWE the benefit of the doubt. I thought they were going to put Jey in the match anyway.
They were. And now,
They
come to
they
find out, it wasn't.
this was supposed to be a happy
I mean,
discussion, because I was supposed
yeah,
to be sitting here
supposed to be
saying,
shocked.
thank God they didn't put Jey Uso in the chamber because they gave it to Bronson, the right outcome. No, they fucking gave it to Jey Uso.
Man, oh man. What the fuck, man? Not just the vision. We are cursed, bro. Us wrestling fans are cursed.
I'm done, bro. I'm
I'm so
done.
done. We got Yeet Man in there. Oh my god.
Natty and Maxine Dupree. Oh my god.
Dude, dude, they take the TV time and story character work of Bailey and Lyra off television for
Yep.
this dog shit.
For this.
Are you kidding?
This is essentially what they replaced that with.
This is literally what they replaced it with. With Natty and Maxine lore, they done replaced fucking Lyra and Bailey with. Dude, this company's a joke, dude.
It's a fucking joke. Again, Maxine Dupree, you know, everybody's got this idea, you know, you got to be nice to Maxine, right? And again, I'm not trying to be a dick, but bro, there are way more talented people that get way less opportunities than her. And again, why she gets so many opportunities yet strikes out every time and continues to get opportunities, I have no idea. But
So annoying.
they talk shit about Chelsea Green on Unreal. They fucking there's an episode we haven't watched yet where you know, Lyra got in trouble for a match not going how they wanted it to, or something like that. Meanwhile, Maxine Dupree's given a fucking opportunity every week and has not gotten better.
No, not gotten better character wise and ring wise, mic wise. She's horrible, dude. She's horrible. She literally just became not absolute. She stopped being Jey Uso in the ring, and they fucking treat her like a god. It makes no sense, dude. And Natty, bro, she
Oh,
returns with this horrible ass low. If you have to say low key legend, you're not a legend. Hate to break it to you, bro. If you have to say that, you already failed. You already failed your legend status, bro. Horrible act from both of these women. I don't care. Give me Lyra and Bailey. Please, I beg of you.
absolutely ridiculous. These two are fighting in the or on the barricade. Natty kicks Maxine into the ring post, and Maxine just goes out like a light. She's
She
literally
ran.
laying on the
Mhm.
ground lifeless, bro.
She went elbow first into the ring post, and then somehow knocked her out for the rest of the match.
Yes.
And then ref called it. Great booking.
She hit that post straight shoulder, which is why they didn't
Dude,
show, which is why the fucking replay they showed wasn't even from a different angle. It was from the same angle that they showed on TV, which you could just clearly see her shoulder throwing throw itself into the ring post, and she was knocked out unconscious.
they're horrible, dude. This act is horrible. I don't care about either of them. Take them off TV and give me Lyra and Bailey.
Lyra and Bailey's act got fucking axed from the show. We have not seen them in fucking weeks. And when we do see them, it's in a backstage segment or they're fucking losing to the Judgment Day. Meanwhile, Maxine Dupree and Natalia are given opportunity every fucking week, and they both suck.
They both suck. They're horrible, dude. Natty is horrible in any character she does, and Maxine is horrible. Just can it. They're not worth it. You're wasting our time and TV's time.
Ridiculous. Brian Saxton and Javon Evans.
Fucking Triple H talking about
Javon.
Javon. You can't make this company up, dude.
Brian asked Javon how he feels ahead of the biggest opportunity of his career, and he greets Offset.
This is what they're doing with Javon Evans, man. They fucking penciled him in as the celebrity interactor. And I mean, I'm sure it's cool for him. He got to meet Offset. That's fucking cool. And but like, bro, Mania's coming up. You don't got anything for this man.
No.
You don't got.
Well, they
anything
got something for him. He
They
gets
got something.
he gets challenged to a match by Kofi Kingston.
Triple H. I hate Triple H.
This isn't okay, man. This isn't okay.
This is not. This is horrible, man. This is so bad.
This then brings us to Javon versus Kofi Kingston, where Offset distracts Kofi and Javon hits an OG cutter for the victory as he celebrates with Offset.
You hear Michael Cole the line at that moment.
I didn't.
Oh, dude, it is goated. Hold on, let me find one of my notes. I gotta read off this. This is hilarious. Cole, he is just Michael Cole, man. Oh God, where was this match on the show? Oh God, okay. During that moment, right as that match was like ending, and right as he was up in the air with the OG cutter, Michael Cole said, about Offset, he just offset the complexion of this match. I walked away, bro.
That was really nice, Cole. That was really nice.
I walked away. I was so done with it at that point. I'm an hour in it, like and a half into this show, and I have to hear that Michael Cole line. I was like, bro, what is this show?
That was really creative, Cole. That was really creative.
You offset the complexion. Like, you get it? Because his name is Offset, man. You get it?
Well, you know, I hope, I wish this WrestleMania build wasn't fucking completely offset this year. Okay? Cause it is. It's been offset. Ever since the beginning of the fucking year. There's Stranger Things Netflix. It's been offset ever since then. We then get WWE's Celebrity Glaze Fest, where they're just rapidly showing celebrities in the crowd, and fucking Michael Cole's like, that's my boy. And they're all fucking wearing their old WWE shirts, and they're all fucking pretending to be wrestling fans. We have 2 Chainz, Lil Yachty, Bow Wow, Jermaine Dupri, Dwight Howard, and Funny Marco. This is great. This is great. It's a shame you had to show 2 Chainz, Bow Wow, Lil Yachty, Jermaine Dupri, Dwight Howard, and Funny Marco this shit episode of Monday Night Raw. That's the real shame here.
You got all these celebrities here, and this is the fucking shit show you put on? This god-awful episode of Raw? That's what you put on? This?
Yep.
Good Lord.
Yep. This is what you showed all them. This is what you showed all these people. This shit. Adam Pearce is backstage. He's looking at the crate. He asks, why is this back here? The lady tells him, well, Nick Aldis wanted it to be sent here. Pearce says, well, since Aldis can't handle anything, motherfucker, you sent it to him first. And you're sending it away again.
I'm like, oh, he can't handle anything. And then he's like, oh, yeah, I don't know what to do with it. What? All right, bro.
You can't handle anything either, apparently.
No, exactly.
He says, send the crate to Chicago, and me and Nick will open it together. You know, it seems you maybe would have fucking figured that, because of because the fucking crate literally says, "Do not open until 2/28." You know, that's kind of the date of Elimination Chamber.
You know, it kind of is, dude. Kind of is the fucking date of Chamber. So why didn't you just send it to Chamber in the first? You could have done a thing if you wanted to, keep teasing it on the show. You could have had a thing where they literally tell the delivery people to send it to United Center, but it keeps
Mhm.
just showing up on these weekly shows. And I'm like, okay, we told
Yes.
you send it to. No, they
Yep.
just have them ping pong it to each other and make them look stupid.
Yeah. Yep.
It makes no sense.
You could have had Adam Pierce say, "Hey, send this." Okay, it says don't open until 2/28. Send it to the United Center, and then it pops up on SmackDown. Could have done a segment where Nick Aldis is on the phone with Adam Pierce, like, "What the fuck is this?" And he's like, "I don't know. That's not me. I didn't set. I sent it to
Hmm.
Chicago." And he's like, "Okay, well, I'll tell him the same thing. All right, send it to Chicago." Then it pops back up on Monday Night Raw. You could have Adam Pierce call Nick Aldis, be like, "Hey, why is it fucking great on my fucking show, bro?" And he's like, "I didn't fucking send it to you, dog. I sent it to Chicago. Okay, I'm gonna send it to Chicago one more time, and then you can have it fucking pop up on SmackDown before the fucking Elimination Chamber." They can be like, "Dude,
And then, mhm,
what the fuck? I'm gonna tell him one more time. Put it back in the fucking truck. If it did, and it should be at fucking Chamber tomorrow."
horrible, dude. And then it would have made sense if it was Danhausen because you would have made the crate consistently annoying like that schmuck is that's gonna bust out the fucking crate. So it would have made sense, you know?
But
But
no,
fuck.
that's not what they do.
No,
They
they
fucking
just
just
make it look
bounce it back
stupid.
and forth to each other. Send it to him. Send it to him. Okay, send it back to him. So, okay, now send it to fucking Chicago. But you just fucking send it to Chicago in the first place.
Horrible. This
God.
show's horrible. These people are horrible. This company is evil.
The creative people are not creative.
It sucks, dude.
They're
This is the
they're
most uncreative
they're a bunch
shit.
of old has-beens.
Mm-hmm. It's a
You
bunch of old heads.
you got fucking Triple H chewing on his ice. Michael Hayes and Bruce Pritchard don't have a fucking clue what the fuck they're still doing there. They're still trying to figure out how they're even still employed. Again, Road Dogg's having mental breakdowns every fucking week. Ryan Ward's fucking sitting there with his mouth open because he's fucking sitting in a room with a bunch of fucking doofuses. What the fuck? What the
God, man, it's
fuck,
horrible.
man? Rusev then walks up to Adam Pierce. He says, "We have to talk business." Pierce says he's busy. Rusev says, "Oh, you think someone's more important than me?" Yeah, buddy. A lot of people on the roster are more
Does.
important than you. As a matter of fact,
Triple H does
Obafemi,
apparently.
fuck, Obafemi walks up and he says, "Yeah, I am." Rusev says, "You talk a lot for a rookie." Oba
Yeah,
then tells Rusev, "Then why don't you shut me up and do something?"
that was dope. I do love Oba. That's why Oba's so goated.
Yeah.
That moment was dope. That shut me up and do something. That's some cool shit. But my question is, last week, Oba was given a contract to look over. So w- where are the contracts that he's looking over to sign where he wants to go?
Oh, and my
Just no.
other question too. Pierce, I'm assuming he, was supposed to have the meeting with Femi, but then he walks away with Rusev. He says, "Okay, Rusev, walk this way." What about the fucking? What
What about
about
the
the?
meeting?
Oh, so Oba, you just stood him up on his meeting.
So you tell Rusev, I got something important I got to do, and that important thing was talk to Oba, probably about where he's gonna
A
sign.
contract, right?
Rusev gets into it with Oba, so you leave with Rusev instead, and leave your original meeting in the dust.
What
What?
the
What?
fuck?
These people look so stupid.
They do not
This is
make
horrible.
a tiny little lick of sense, bro. They do
No,
not.
It makes no fucking sense.
Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman are next. Paul Heyman's out there doing his shtick. He says he's a wise man, an oracle. But most importantly, he's an advocate for Brock Lesnar. He then proceeds to remind us how Brock Lesnar ended the Undertaker's undefeated streak. Are you fucking kidding me? That was 12 years ago. Yeah, do I remember? Yeah, I do. Do I remember? Yeah.
Literally. Do you remember that thing? Do you remember the most iconic moment at WrestleMania ever from 12 years ago? You remember that from 12? Hey, celebrities in the crowd, do you remember that moment from 12 years ago? You fucking morons. Holy hell.
He
This
says
is horrible.
nowadays the only dead man coming down the aisle is who shows up to face Brock Lesnar. Listen, guys, Triple H is going to be defiant and still give us the LA Knight match. But I shit you not, the crowd, the audience started chanting, Oba, Oba. Because people want to see Oba and Brock Lesnar. But they're still going to give us the LA Knight match. You know what we're going to get for Obafemi at WrestleMania? We're going to get Obafemi versus fucking Rusev. Watch. Watch.
Dude, that's probably not even going to be a Mania, dude. That's probably going to be on the fucking Raw before Mania.
Probably. WrestleMania
Probably.
Raw. Obafemi and fucking Brock or Rusev. Obafemi and Rusev on WrestleMania Raw.
Good Lord, bro. Like, what are you doing over here, bro? And you have Heyman going out there saying, we walk past everybody in the back and no one was man enough to come up to Brock. You're telling me Obafemi isn't man enough to come out to come up to Brock Lesnar and say, let's fucking fight? You don't think he's gonna do that? Come on, bro. Come on. That's the perfect opportunity to have that man fucking come out there and look face to face. You have the perfect opportunity. And they're just going to bury LA Knight for no reason.
The crowd was chanting for Oba because they wanted to fucking see Oba. And what do? You have absolutely nobody come out there. So Heyman says he doesn't have a prediction nor a spoiler. He says no one backstage. Like Sir K said, he said, we walked past everyone backstage and no one was man enough to face Brock. He then shows all the list of appearances for Brock building up to WrestleMania. He says if anyone wants him at WrestleMania, they have to come face to face with him. He says the real main event of Mania is the Brock match. He says there is no one in the locker room with the balls to face him. The crowd was chanting for Oba, but especially now, probably with the Vision being even weaker, Heyman's going to need even more of a reason to call in the big guns to face fucking, to get rid of the Vision's LA Knight problem. The crowd was chanting for Oba. They're blatantly telling you they want Oba versus Brock. And what is Paul going to do? Probably not Oba versus Brock. I would be shocked at this point. Because I feel Triple H just loves the thought of LA Knight versus Brock Lesnar. I think he loves the idea of LA Knight being taken to Suplex City.
No, exactly, man. He just wants to bury LA Knight, and it's horrible. And I'm expecting the absolute worst, man. They're gonna have LA Knight go out there and get destroyed by Brock in probably 2 minutes and call it a day. That's going to be horrible, man. What's up, Durante? How you doing, man? I'm doing good.
Bro, what up, Durante? How are you, brother? Thank you for joining us, man. So yeah, crowd's chanting for Oba. I don't think Paul's giving us Oba, bro. Becky Lynch has a backstage promo. She says AJ Lee won one butterfly belt. But Becky says she changed the game. She was the first woman to main event and win the main event of WrestleMania. First woman on the cover of the video game. She made the IC title the most talked about title. She says AJ doesn't deserve to hold it. but I deserve to get rid of you. And you will be the least talented AJ to retire this year. And AJ
So
Lee was
beast,
not on
bro.
the show. That was a great promo,
No,
though.
that was amazing. That was amazing from Becky,
That was great.
and Becky's great, man. She's been doing amazing, and she
There,
doesn't even have her opponent here.
she's been so good, and the stuff and the creative they give her is just so terrible, man.
Dude, they give her the absolute shits, dude, and she makes it amazing. And I love AJ Lee. She's an OG. She's a beast. She's a
100%.
legend,
100%.
bro. Why'd she even come back, bro? Where is she? Why did you come back to not be here? To not come back? I don't know.
Go home show to Chamber. You think she'd be there for that? Nothing. Not
You
even a
think?
video package. Not even a video
Not even.
package promo. That would have at
Nope.
least advanced something.
Nothing. Nothing, dude. Becky has to carry this shit all by herself, man. And she's facing, her Michael Cole facing AJ Lee in her hometown of Chicago. Just stop, bro. Just stop, please.
So yeah, that's that great promo, but again, nothing, nothing from AJ. So that's
Yeah,
that's
yeah, nothing.
just wonderful.
No, not a word. Not a film, video somewhere, wherever she, nothing.
Liv Morgan and Dom come out for a promo. Dominic calls the champions Jade Cargill and the other one, Stephanie Vacker out. Liv Liv says she realized a lot after Stephanie's words last week. She apologizes to Stephanie for not knowing about her story. She says, but it's time for me to focus on mine. She stares at Jade Cargill and then turns around and decks Stephanie Vacker with the mic, attacks her. Jade Cargill backs off, and Liv Morgan continues to attack Vacker and hold up the Women's World Championship as we are getting our dream match at WrestleMania. It is all but confirmed. We are getting the match that everybody and their fucking mother came out to see. We are getting Stephanie Vacker versus Liv Morgan for the Women's World Championship, man. Just the match I wanted to see, man. Wow. This one's going to be a banger, man. This one is going to be an absolute banger. Yeah, who in the world asked for this? Can I ask?
This dead ass. This dead ass might take the case for the least intriguing mania of all time, dude. They got nothing.
They got
They
nothing.
have Roman and Punk, and that's literally it. That is the only thing I care about in the show. That seems decent. Every other world title match, women's title match, mid card match, seemingly at this point so far, means nothing. None of this means anything, and so this is great, man. I didn't mind the segment. I didn't. Again, I don't even. It's not even that it's bad. It's just this is Mania, bro. This isn't fucking SummerSlam. This isn't fucking Clash and fucking insert city name, insert country name. This is Mania, and this is what we're doing for Mania. Having a sad, angry Liv Morgan fucking be mad at Stephanie Vacker. This is what we're doing. Good lord, man. Good lord.
Yeah. I mean, I guess like you said, I thought the segment was good.
Like,
I thought the
yeah.
segment was good. I liked how they obviously didn't have, Liv just jump into, the match with Vacker. They had a little fun with it. Again, I mean,
They
even
did.
though everybody knew, she wasn't,
Yeah.
we weren't getting Liv Morgan versus Jade Cargill. I hate when they just immediately announce it. It's like, have some fun with it. So I can appreciate them having some
I'm
fun
glad they
with
did
it.
that.
At least teasing something. But at the end of the day, man, this is this is something that this is something that I don't think is a Mania match to begin with. But again, I mean the segment was good. I do like the element of Dom there being able to kind of translate what Stephanie's saying, to Liv and stuff like that. I think that's a cool dynamic there. But yeah, I just overall, man, don't really care to see this match at WrestleMania.
No, I really don't care to see this match at Mania. Again, I like what I like what they did. Extending out, the reveal of who she picks. I do like that, and but I don't, it's just I just don't care overall, man. I really just don't.
The Judgment Day is backstage, and JD McDonough is apologizing to Finn Balor for what happened last week. He says he just wants to see the best for him. Finn says he wants to see the best for him. He says Finn is like a brother to him. Finn says, "Hey man, brothers fight, but brothers also make up." He said it's water under the bridge. He says, "At Chamber, I just want to show you guys that I can do it alone." Dominic gets up. He says, Hey guys, you left me hanging last week, and that's why I lost." He says, I don't want to do this on my own. I needed help. Finn says, when you both were injured, I didn't blame you guys for my losses. He says, Dom, maybe it's time you start taking responsibility and grow up. Bro, please. I talked about Javon being another, option for WrestleMania. Javon needs to be the second option. If you don't fucking do Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship, it is right in your face. It's literally right in your... I swear, if Finn Balor loses on Saturday and the next night, or, the next Raw, they're just back to normal Judgment Day tomfoolery, I'm going to lose it because it's looking you right in your face. I don't get it. I hope, if they are smart, there needs to be some sort of official turn, or there needs to be some sort of IC title number one contender stuff that Balor's going to be put in. There needs to be something. There needs to finally be some sort of progression with the Judgment Day.
No, there does, and to be honest, I think there is. I do think this is going to be the match for these guys at Mania, and that's actually very exciting. This will be the second thing I actually care about on the Mania build, because I like what they've done so far, man, and I hope they do it.
CM Punk and Tyler Reddick pull up in the Michael Jordan winning race car that Tyler Reddick just won. And, PG Punk, he's getting out of the car. He's all happy. He's like, yeah, come on, Tyler. The champs are here. Tyler's like, yeah. He's like, let's go kick some ass, Tyler. Now, what a great guy Punk is, man.
What an amazing person that Punk is, man.
Yeah.
Isn't he just the best person in the world?
He's
man?
just the best,
Isn't
man.
He's just the most jolly fucking guy you could ever fucking meet, man. CM Punk, man. He's just happy to be here, man. He loves being here.
Isn't it great to be alive in Chicago on a Tuesday for Unscripted?
MJF was so right, bro. What happened?
Sir K didn't even answer the question, bro.
No, okay.
Are you PGK?
I'm quite the opposite, actually. Especially when it comes to fucking reviewing this shit.
Man.
But, fuck, dude, Punk. Where's your edge, bro? Where's the grit to you, bro?
He's got nothing.
He's just happy to be here, man. He's just, man. I love working here, and I love Saudi Arabia, and I love my job, and I just love this place, man. I love it. What's there not to love? You know. Fucking A.
Boy.
It's horrible. What CM Punk? I am annoyed with the presence of CM Punk on television. That's how bad creative is at this point.
Yep.
God.
CM Punk comes out here. Says tonight's not about him. He's here to celebrate his friend AJ Styles. So guys, please chant for him. He says he's got some... Huh?
Is he the Chad now? Did he take the Cody fucking coat and is he the Chad now? Because, like, God damn.
Is he Chad made Punk?
He's Chad made Punk, bro. He's fucking locker room football Chad now.
Okay? I can't describe to you guys how CM Punk's on my Mount Rushmore, so I don't want to hear nothing.
Exactly. He's like top 3 of all time, easy.
I gotta ask you, bro. Does it irk you when he gets the fans to try to sing Cult of Personality when he comes out? Cause it irks me. Cause he's sitting out there like Mussolini and Kennedy, and he's singing it, and he's fucking moving his arms up. He's trying to get, I'm the Cult of, and he's taking it all in. I'm like, dude, Chris Jericho never once fucking started, okay, now, eventually, once it became a thing, dude, they were throwing up those, karaoke lyrics. It got bad with Judas, but in the beginning, Jericho, the fans started singing Judas organically. You know what I mean? Now, again, they made it a thing of their own and fucking completely killed it. But at first... and even with Cult of Personality or Kingdom with Cody Rhodes, before fucking whoa became a fucking thing, they let the audience organically do it. And now Punk's starting to, like, every week he fucking comes out there and he's throwing his arms up and he's getting the fans to do it, dude. Just let them, like with Swerve. Yeah. Swerve doesn't tell the fans to do the shit. He doesn't tell, Prince Nana when not to dance. Nana just dances because it's something he organically does, and he just does it. They don't make it a thing. You don't hear commentary like, and that's fucking something that AEW commentary, that's the most AEW commentary thing to do, and not even they do it. You don't hear Excalibur like, look at Prince Nana, look at Prince Nana doing the fucking dance and the move. You don't.
See, like, dude, look at Swerve's return. Swerve returns. He's standing there, mean mugging, all fucking serious, and he's got Nana being himself, doing the dance, and that's the dynamic that's so cool, bro. Or look at even Jurassic Express, their baby faces, when they would come out, they wouldn't be doing the fucking arm thing. They would be standing there, fucking trying to aura farm while the whole crowd does it around them. That's cool.
They wouldn't even entice the fans to do it. Jack Perry just looks out with that fucking happy ass grin on his face because he could fucking see that the fucking tag team's over, and they do it by themselves. Look at the shit fucking Dork Henry does. He sits there and he waves his hands from side to side and he's telling the fans, "Come on, guys, wave your side to side to Dork Henry." No, what the fuck?
It's so sad, bro. It's so sad and it's so annoying, and you got Phil doing it. It's Please Cheer Me, Phil. What the fuck, dude? Like, this is sad. How did Triple H turn CM Punk into a Chad? Come on, bro.
Chad made,
Come
bro.
on.
And I love Punk, bro. I love CM Punk, dog.
Dude, you were going for that. Chad made Punk.
Dude,
that's an all-timer right there.
I fucking love CM Punk, but dude, this shit's starting to irk me, bro. Like, dude, when I'm looking at my screen like this, and this motherfucker's sitting out there. I'm the Cult of Personality. Yeah, we know that they sung it anyway.
They're gonna sing it anyway. You have the most iconic, best song of all time, bro. They're gonna sing it. You don't have to fucking get them to sing it. You look so sad. Then he comes out there every week, looks sad like that, and then cuts the most overly lengthy Paul Heyman word slot promo of all time every week now, dude. It's so annoying. It's so annoying, bro.
CM Punk, man. It,
Sure.
it's
Edge, bro.
really been starting to irk me when he goes out there and he's like, "Come on, guys. Come on."
God.
I'm like, "Dude, shut up. Just let him fucking sing it."
Fucking desperate Phil. Like, come on.
Bobby Roode and Shinsuke Nakamura never came out there and fucking Bobby Roode was never like, "Come on, guys, glorious." Like,
Come on, sing it,
serenade
please.
me.
Please, I beg you. No, exactly, bro. You're not supposed to be begging for them to sing it. You know how much cooler Jey Uso would be if he didn't yeet, but the crowd did? That would solve the whole yeet problem. If he didn't do it, but the crowd still did it. That would solve the whole yeet problem, bro.
Especially when he
That's what
had that
CM Punk
edge
did.
to him. Why
Yeah.
or like any week he came out there angry, like last year during the Gunther build, he shouldn't have been yeeting. He should have went out there
No.
mad as fuck, standing there aura farming like fucking Jurassic Express does while everybody yeets around him. That would have looked hard.
What makes it cool. That's what makes it cool, and the whole crowd's doing the cool thing, but the guy is just standing there mean mugging. That's what makes it cool.
What do you
That's
think
what none of
so
them get.
what do you think so lame about when Adam fucking Dorkland stands in the middle of the ring and he's sitting there, not a chance to feel alive, and he's fucking sitting there like fucking going nuts, like what the
He
fuck?
gets the
He
pass,
look
bro.
he look
He
well,
looks,
he looked fucking stupid though. I mean
he looks so stupid. It's great.
yeah,
He
like
looks
what?
so dumb. It's just great.
God, he looks like fucking Adam Unklin, bro. I mean, what the fuck? CM Punk comes out there, bro. And my God, that song just starting to irritate me with this. Not the song, but Punk. Fucking come
Dude,
on, God, come on.
dude, dude. And like, he did the exact same thing Cody did, where he's coming out there and he's like, you know what, guys? It's not about me tonight. I'm gonna sit here for the next few minutes and talk and take your time, but it's not about me, man. It's not about. Oh, you're chanting my song? Come on, chant my song. It's like, dude, it's Chad coded, bro. CM Punk is now Chad coded. What happened, bro?
He says tonight's not about him. Come on, guys, chant for AJ.
chant, chant for AJ. Chant. You just got done getting encouraged to chant my song, man. But chant for AJ,
But
man.
I got
Cause
some
I'm
things
next.
to address. Thought it was about AJ, bro.
Thought it was about AJ, man.
He said, he says, but before I address those things, isn't it great to be alive on a Monday night in Atlanta? No, it's not. I'm watching a 2026 CM Punk promo. It's not. I can assure you, it's fucking not great to be alive on a Monday night. I
No.
promise.
Is it great to be alive here in Generic City? I hate it.
Didn't
I hate it,
MJF
bro.
call him out for that?
Yep.
Boy,
Took
do
the
I love being here in insert name of town. Robotic pucker up Punk. I remember the fucking promo. I remember the
MJF
promo.
right. MJF was right. What the fuck? PG Punk, dude. What happened?
Jesus. Chad made Punk.
PG got it for that. Chad made Punk. I love that.
He then says, he says, what if it's the last time I get to say that?
Hope it is.
I really fucking hope. I mean, is Finn Balor the one that can put an end to this? Because I hope so.
What? Give me Finn and Roman. I'll take it. I'm down.
Yeah.
Fucking long Sam
As
missile.
as
I'm
long
down.
as we don't see flopping demon again, I'll be okay. I could do Finn
Exactly.
and Roman. I want Finn to
Right
win
the
at this
floppy
fucking
demon
point.
off. No, exactly. At this point, dude. At this point, I'm down for it. Let's run it.
That's the thing was hard with Punk too, because it's like I don't even like want to see him as a heel. I just want the guy to have edge back.
No, exactly. I don't want him as heel. I actually overall like babyface Punk, and I think that's his spot of his age where he kind of has to be, you know, a babyface overall. I just want him to have some fucking edge to him again, because he does. He can. Look at what the you look at the feud with Drew. He can and does, but he's just he's satisfied Phil. So he's just all happy and eager to be insert name of city, and it's just tiring.
My God. He then yaps on for like fucking 2 minutes about how Finn Balor's living in what ifs, but then he starts listing his own what if scenarios. He yaps on about Finn Balor living in what if scenarios. He then says he's doing the best he can to be the fighting champion that everyone deserves. He says he doesn't like dealing with what ifs for one reason. And his very next line is, "What if Roman was here tonight?" I thought you didn't like living in what ifs, bro.
Literally, okay. What if he was? You're still facing Finn at the pay-per-view on Saturday. So what do you mean by
Yeah.
that? That line means nothing. What if he was here? Okay.
It's better that Roman is away anyways, because then it would make the Finn match feel even less.
And they have done a good job with doing, making the Finn match feel important to where, yeah, we know Punk's going to win, but they overall have made it feel like, it doesn't it's not just a, get Punk through the pay-per-view match. I do feel going into this match, it's probably genuinely the match I'm most excited for going into fucking Saturday. But, like, God, what is that line?
100%, bro. So he says, that's why I don't like them. Because they're not rooted in reality. Because he's not here. But he is going to be here next week. What if I don't wait till Mania and punch him next week? I deal in facts, he says. He says, I don't have to ask, what if I'm champ? What if I'm the main event of WrestleMania? I am. I am the best in the world. CM Punk.
I am bored.
This promo was robotic. This promo was
Meaningless.
very just no substance, bro. Nothing. I don't
They
even.
gave Finn a video package promo, but had Punk in the ring talking nonsense. Why don't
Yes.
you reverse it? Have Finn in the ring, hyping himself up, and have Punk be on video? I think that would have been better here, but that's just me.
Yep. The last Elimination Chamber qualifier, Io, Kyrie, and Raquel. Bro, they fucking put Raquel Rodriguez in the chamber over Io Sky with a Tejana bomb to Kyrie Sane.
Fucking go over EO and be put in the match. Like, dude, I get it, bro. I get it. She looks like your wife. Homie, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me, Triple H?
Well, that could have been a nice addition to the Elimination Chamber, a Io Sky appearance. Could have been nice to see Io Sky perform. But no, we have to watch Raquel Rodriguez. You think what are the odds? What are the odds of them wanting to do Raquel versus Jade? Triple H loves her so much. I wouldn't put it past him at this fucking point.
I actually really wouldn't, and that might be the reason I jumped, dude. That might be because my God, I will find my way to the roof of the United Center, and I will jump. I will do it.
God.
If you turn around after that women's match and see me gone, just look up, bro, and just prepare. Be ready.
Yep. So now both chamber matches are set, and that leads us to the end of the show. This was the best part of the fucking show, dude. Obviously. And the real best part of the show was the vignette they played for AJ Styles before he came out. It was a vignette behind Creed's Higher.
Hell, dude.
Can CM Punk encourage us to sing this shit?
Yeah, this is some shit I want to sing, bro. This is what I want to hear. Look at that licensed music, man.
Banger.
Look how refreshing it is to get that, and it's a banger ass song too. Let's get it, bro. Let's get it.
Banger. We seen compliments from Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kurt Angle, the greatest of all time, John Cena.
Mhm.
They even fucking showed that beautiful New Japan photo behind that fucking mountain.
That
Dude.
dope ass moment, dude. And the people that were backstage throughout the night were really dope too.
100%, bro. We seen Frankie Kazarian, bro, the elite hunter.
Dude, obviously he made sense to be there and it was awesome. Dude, he was feeling himself so hard being on Raw,
Dude.
dude.
Yes,
You
he
could
was,
tell it was
bro.
hilarious,
He
bro.
thought he was so
feeling
badass
himself.
walking through that hallway, bro. Man.
Like, bro, you're here for AJ, bro. Don't flatter yourself, bro. Respectful.
Dog.
He was feeling himself. That shit was hilarious.
Frankie walked up to the boiler room and he opened it up and fucking Abyss was in the boiler room.
Dope.
That was really cool. That was really
dope.
cool. No,
that
for
was awesome.
sure.
I love that, man.
So, AJ comes out. AJ says he was going to wear a suit, but the last time he wore a suit, he beat the piss out of Cody Rhodes. So it was probably best not to. Or sorry, Chad Rhodes. So it was best
That's
not
what you
to.
did last time. Mm-hmm. You know what, AJ? It actually would have been best to at this point.
Probably. That's very
Please
true.
do that again.
Probably. He says he's grateful to be home in Atlanta, Georgia. He says he grew up right down the road, about 40 minutes from here in Gainesville, Georgia. He says he is very appreciative because this thing doesn't happen very often. He talks about his early career. He then talks about his career in TNA with Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe, Frankie Kazarian, Abyss. And then he talks about his time in Japan. With the Good Brothers.
The country.
Yeah, just in Japan.
Just the country.
And then he goes on to talk about his time soon in AEW. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I read the spoilers.
That's coming up.
I read the spoilers. My bad. My bad. AJ says, I've done almost everything. Almost. He says almost twice. Except become a full-time father. He says he's missed birthdays, games, anniversaries, you name it, I've missed it. He says my biggest flex should be all the world championships I've won, but my real biggest flex is having the best wife in the world. He then gets emotional, talking about Miss Wendy. He says, I know things didn't go the way we all wanted it to against Gunther at the Royal Rumble, but it was poetic. Not many get to go out where it started. My first match was at the Royal Rumble in 2016. And then his wording here. He didn't technically say my last match. He completely avoided that. He goes, and my last one against Gunther was at the Royal Rumble in 2026.
My last one. Not my last one. My last one.
I don't know. A bit interesting.
Still buying the stock.
I'm still buying the stock. Why else would you fucking have MJF winking at the camera? I don't know, man. I think they know something. I think they know something.
Exactly. You know, obviously it is possible he signed some type of legend, something, you know, possible.
Yeah.
But I'm still buying the stock right now, man. I am.
I think my stock maybe got pushed back till after the Hall of Fame, so I'm not thinking Revolution anymore. I'm thinking maybe double or nothing.
Exactly. The ace might be going double or nothing, man. We might see that shit, bro. We might see. But yeah, I'm still buying stock. I'm still investing. I'm a little weary about the investment right now, but
Yeah,
my portfolio is still in there, man. I'm still putting that money down.
100%. So, Punk, or not Punk, AJ, my bad. Thing about Chad made. Um, AJ says he did not leave his gloves in the ring at the Royal Rumble, but he's a man of his word, and all we have is our word. He takes his jacket and his gloves off. He says, I didn't leave him in the ring at the Royal Rumble because I wanted to leave them at home. He puts them down. AJ then leaves, throws them down. He thanks everybody from the bottom of his heart. He says, from the bottom of my heart, thank you all, and I love you right back. The roster comes out, and everybody's, giving the ovation to Styles. He says, everybody comes out to say goodbye, give Styles the ovation. Fucking Triple H is fucking front and center. They threw the camera on him for a hot 5 Mississippi. They really wanted to soak in that time with Paul on the camera. But he as AJ celebrating, Undertaker's music hits. As Taker gets in the ring and he looks down at AJ's gear and he says, you could tell AJ was kind of a little like confused. He says, so what are you going to do? Just put your stuff here and leave? He says, me and you have unfinished business. The fucking crowd starts going crazy. Like, you fucking idiots. We're not getting this fucking match. So he said, AJ's like, again, he's looking at Taker all confused. He's like, what? So he asks AJ, he says, I used to have a saying, if you see me coming, you're already gone. But I changed it up. He says, if you see me coming, you're going. He tells AJ, it is my esteemed honor to inform you that you are the newest inductee to the 2026 class of the WWE Hall of Fame. AJ's family's all ringside. They're marking out. Undertaker hugs Styles. Styles is getting emotional. His family jump in the ring, and the cameraman is all up in their grill. They were doing like a family group hug, and the cameraman is so fucking close to them. I was like, damn, bro, give them some space. But no, man, they have Undertaker announce to Styles that he is the newest edition of the class of Hall of Fame. I believe AJ should headline. I know Stephanie's in the thing, but I believe AJ should headline personally. I think he should headline the Hall of Fame inductees. And I don't know, man, maybe they're inducting him now because this is maybe he's going to not I guess be associated with WWE in the coming months. But I don't know. We'll see. Where or if anything is next for AJ Styles. But regardless, AJ absolutely deserves this. He is one of the in-ring goats, and he is one of the goats in general of our generation, man. You hear great. You hear AJ Styles, he's one of those guys, man. He is your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler, man. He is a fucking goat of our generation. He's one of the greatest to ever lace up a pair of boots. And I truly can't think of anybody more, deserving of that Hall of Fame spot. More than AJ Styles, man. So I'm so pumped for AJ, and again, he deserves this so much, and they truly gave him a beautiful segment here on Monday Night Raw to say thank you and give tributes to AJ Styles, man. What a career, what a legend, and I'm so excited for him, man.
Truly, what a career and what a legend, man. We might not be getting too sappy now because we still have the Hall of Fame and probably AEW afterwards, according to me. But so I'm not gonna get too sappy with the man yet, but great, amazing career in WWE, man, and he had the perfect ending to it. And you could tell it was such a surprise for him for that Hall of Fame announcement, especially the way his sons were like just marking out and dapping up was really cool, dude. And really glad him and his family got that moment. I'm glad he's in the Hall of Fame. I hope he's the headliner, and we have news Friday for who may induct him, and that's really dope. And like Logan says in the comments, man, I love that Taker is like the gatekeeper. He literally has become the Grim Reaper, guiding people into the next step of their afterlife of their career. Very fucking cool and very cool role for Taker. Besides being the head of creative for AAA, very cool role for Taker, and just an amazing segment, an amazing end of the night for AJ Styles. I loved it. I loved everything that was teased because something I just realized with us talking. AJ said, he's nothing but a man of his word. Who else just said that last week and made that a focal point of
Adam
their
fucking
storyline?
Page.
He's a man of but that's just me being a
AJ is
conspiracy theorist.
he's also a man of his word when he said he's done almost everything.
Almost everything, and he didn't say. He said his last match, as in that was just my last match I've wrestled. I'm buying that. I got that copium in my veins, and I'm buying stock, man. But either way, whether it is or isn't, that was an amazing segment, an amazing end to his career in the WWE, man. And I can't wait for that Hall of Fame. This was amazing.
100%, man. It was awesome. Yeah. So again, man, shout out to AJ. So deserving of a Hall of Fame spot, man. And I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped for AJ Styles. To be a Hall of Famer. He deserves that 100%. So yeah, man, that is hey man, that's everything for Unscripted here. As that's everything for Raw, Dynamite, and SmackDown. Thank you guys so very much for joining us here today on a pretty noteworthy edition of everything, of everything throughout the week. Being that, man, we are on a rocky road to WrestleMania. So yeah, man, that is gonna do it. And with that being said, um, it has been always a pleasure for my Johnny.
It's okay.
That is going to do it for this edition of NHP Unscripted. This has been episode 288. And with that being said, do not forget Friday, we will be live at 12 p.m. Central, man. 12 p.m. Central, not 3 like normal. It will be a little bit of earlier episode, man. So with that, yeah, that is going to do it. Thank you guys so very much for joining us. Everybody who's in the live chat, Manager Logan, Durante Flex, thank you guys so very much for joining us. And with that, please like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you all on Friday at 12 p.m. Central with the news and the Elimination Chamber 2026 predictions.
Peace.